let's go ahead. Start off. We'll roll our destiny pool. We'll hold off. And roll your force die.
Is it true?
Ooh,
Has he finally rolled a light side pip?
Holy
Can
shit.
it be?
Oh god. Can we roll for?
The
Oh, also roll for
balancer.
dedication, right? Roll for what's it called? Duty.
For the morality, yes. For
Yeah.
getting pinned. I guess actually, yeah. Now probably is a decent time to roll for conflict. Didn't really think about it last session.
I feel conflicted.
Do you want to just resolve it from last session? Or?
Well, we'll be resolving it from a few sessions. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with that. Let me see where we left off.
El Gucci.
So we had episode 7. We had episode 6. We had episode 5. I think was our last one.
Let me see my morality. It should be there. Okay, I'm at 53. Or no.
Oh no.
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 We done found the home.
All right. So first up, Raj.
Feel good.
In the last all I will say the 3 students have been good boys recently.
I've been trying real hard.
Roz, we do have 4 conflict points, all strictly from hip usage. So
Oh,
we'll be
nice.
rolling against a 4. Yeah, no actions or anything like that. Simply on calling upon.
This is a
desperate
D2.
times. Yep.
Let's go, Raz. Raz took charge. I watched the session back,
Okay.
so I'm caught up.
So we will go down 1 on the morality scale, but that is not. Roz was actually in the lead, so
The lead.
that
Like
actually
it's a
puts
race.
Roz at a like it's a race to the top. Yeah, that actually put Roz at a clean 60.
Nice. What a good little guy.
Right. Knox.
Mm.
We only have 2
What
dark
damn.
side pip usages. I am, however, retracting 1 pip or 1 conflict point from successfully talking down your master in the cave.
Ooh, nice, nice.
So I do have 2 other +1s, so that leaves us at a total of 3 conflict.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
8.
Very appropriate, I think. So it'll be our morality is up to
Go
56.
All right.
And last but not least, Mr. June, you are at a big goose egg.
I've been waiting a long
Over
time to hear that
3
one.
sessions, you are at a big
Primo
egg.
roll.
So let's see if we can capitalize here.
Oh, we hope so.
This is a 10.
Hey,
Alright.
that's I'm happy with that.
Good. All right.
You can't ask for much
and that is
more.
going to put June at a 58.
Very nice.
Pretty good spread.
I'm happy.
We're
Good
all
job, June.
we're 2. Everybody's 2 apart. Simple. 56, 58, 60. Love that.
Good job, Jim. I'm happy.
Love that.
He's been trying.
Yeah, and yes, he has.
Especially after the fucking hand, bro. Oh, God. Major conflict for June.
Yeah, well, yes. Okay, great. So, does anybody in particular want to recap? Or I can either way.
I have no idea what's going on.
I know. We'll
Yeah,
get
I
we'll
would
get-
say you.
Also, real quick, for anybody new, you'll be wondering who this is. This is our good friend, Will. Chris Dacklin is accepting a major job offer and is offered training for 7 weeks. So, in the interim, Will be joining us. We'll be introducing him a little bit into the session here. But, yeah. Great. Anyways, we'll recap for Will. Or
I'll allow
let's
the
do
narrator
this.
to narrate.
Let's do this. Yeah, I know, right? You guys want me to say everything. Let's do this. This will be part of the session question today. Character highlight in the past 3 sessions. So that would be all of the Diamond Pier arc, in general, all 3 of the Diamond Pier.
Damn, bro, I feel like I got like a LeBron James clip highlight. I pick one.
Gotta pick one. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I mean,
June would say his negotiations with the boss over on the Golden Sands. He felt like he really took charge of himself.
Talking with Madame Doll.
Yes.
Golden, Diamond Pier building. Okay.
Yes.
for Nox, it's got to be talking down Declan, because Declan had talked down Nox numerous times, and it was like the one reverse.
Yeah, that's a good one, definitely.
I'd say challenging the reclaim it.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, honestly.
That's
If it was
yeah.
if that didn't happen, it was the catching the ship, but nah.
Oof. Yeah, you're not lying.
But nah.
Yeah, Roz actually did have a bit of a. That's a YouTube like
Or the
3-minute frag film right there. That's the slow mo opening clip of Roz stepping up with the blade is the before the bass drop. Love that. All right, so to roll that into a session question, we are 2 weeks in game, removed from a loss of a mentor in a rather horrific way. Not only that, but our actions have sort of wrapped us up into what is more or less a full-scale invasion of a planet. What possible or what mental state are we in right now? Are we chugging along? Are we in a rut? What are our characters feeling as we are effectively gathering our things to head back into an active war zone?
So I believe we ended the session on the speech. What did he say his name was? The name drop at the end of the session? The figure that gave the speech to the galaxy,
Ooh,
the galactic
Averon,
address?
yes, Sovereign of the Order, Averon Cole.
Okay, so we've just essentially met a huge aggressor. I'd say Joom is pretty, a little shaken. A little rattled.
Okay.
I think it's a bit eye-opening for Nox that just not random, but lots of violence still happens everywhere that's not Nar Shaddaa. So he kind of sees this Averon Cole guy as like another lieutenant for a hut, just for like a different name.
Just another power, just another authority figure waving it around.
Mm-hmm.
It was just how we're feeling currently.
Yeah.
It wasn't specific to that guy. Not in the front of Raz's head.
I'm worried about him.
I don't know how to convey the feeling, but desperately wants to link back up with Pasada to try and hawk out this like loss of Declan, and very kind of just confused as to the path forward, especially with the seed in his possession now. I still don't know what. I mean, I know what it can be used for, but I don't know why Declan had it.
Mysteries yet to be solved. Okay, great. Well, with that, with the galactic State of the Union, if you will, coming in from Averon Cull, Is there anything else that you guys would like to pursue on Taurus Terminal, or are we going to take our procured shuttle back to Corellia in hopes of finding our first of all, finding the Justicar, and second, handling any other business that may pop
Yeah,
up.
we had that job, right? Like a second job while we were going to pick up our ship
Did have the
from
offer
Weish.
from Weish, yes, to deliver some, products, undisclosed, of course, through the blockade into Corellia.
June, are we planning on getting your parents off of Corellia?
Yes.
Is this something that we want Pasita to help us with? Or
You
should
know,
we meet up with him in Gliansel?
Should we may not even need to come in contact with my parents. I think Pasada, should he be willing, could handle that all on his own.
Is
Taking
certainly-
care of.
It would certainly be less dangerous for them, I imagine.
Well, I think we should give him a call.
I agree.
I call Pasita, but I hand June the phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Pasada.
Oh, Joe.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Why are you on Roz's phone? I was just about to tell him something.
You know, he gets a little shy sometimes.
He does.
Anyway,
Remind me to tell you about this story back from Gliansel whenever he was growing up. Oh,
I'm sure he
lost
will be
his
delighted to hear.
trousers in front of all of his classmates. Hilarious. Really.
That sounds about par for the course. He great guy, great kid.
Agree.
So, how would you feel about a long-awaited return to Gliansel? Has it been some time since you've been there? My understanding
yes,
is.
it has been quite a while since I've been back to Glee. You'll have
Well,
to
it's,
ask Raz about it, but I'm not one to shy away from tense relationships.
It's,
So, if you all have business there, after whatever course of action takes place on Corellia, I certainly could meet back up there.
it would be more of a favor for me, please.
Say no more.
I need you to, well, I must say more. I need you to escort my parents and my mother and sister off world, if possible.
See. Well, perhaps I'm sure I say perhaps. I'm sure you've noticed there's a blockade above the planet currently.
It is my understanding that it hasn't interfered with much coming and going for the general population of the planet, as opposed to obviously trade is restricted and they're scooping up people that they're not too fond of, but it's my understanding that the persons of the planet can kind of come and go.
Unfortunately for me, the vessel I'm currently on is not known as general populace.
I see.
But I've got one hell of a pilot. So, don't you worry about us. We'll be in and out in no time. Any idea where they are?
Yes, they are below the Duracrete block. I don't know how far down, but it shouldn't be terribly deep.
Oh, so
There's a
ground
refugee
zero
camp.
for the orbital bombardment.
Yes, a lot of the people in the area formed a bit of a makeshift hovel under the city. It's pretty big down there, from what I understand.
Well, I'm sure you felt it whenever you were planetside, but something is happening.
Have the bombardments continued? They still going now?
I don't believe they'll be stopping anytime soon.
Let's see.
Although I did come across this message. An old friend decoded it for me.
And what was that? And what message is that?
It was the locations of the bombing. I'm sure
The
this may
bombing?
be useful for you for the bombardment.
Okay.
The main focuses from this new force, they're calling themselves the Imminent Fist, by the way, if you hadn't heard.
I had not.
But as you know, downtown Coronet, where the Dictat Circle buildings are located, they have been reduced to slag, unfortunately. The Central Business District, Corellia, the orbital yards have been attacked as well. Obviously, not so much bombardment, but attacks were followed out on the Golden Beaches. And then Tyrena Northeast was attacked as well.
Shit, wait,
I
Chris
don't-
isn't here, so I have to be the note taker. Hold on.
Go ahead. I don't really know why
Good
those
call.
locations were targeted, but
Sorry, could you repeat those again so I can write them
yeah,
down?
gotcha. Whenever you're ready.
Let me get my sticky pad up. Come on.
If you guys haven't downloaded Obsidian, by the way, incredible note-taking app. I'm really loving it. But for now, so you ready?
Yes.
Number 1, downtown Coronet, aka the Dictat Circle buildings,
Okay.
the Central Business District,
Okay.
the Orbital Industrial Zone, the Golden Beaches,
Of course.
and Tyrena Northeast.
Would I know what that is associated with?
June would have
Generally.
a good idea.
Okay. DM me, if you don't mind.
I think I'm pretty. I sent these. I sent these to you in your Facebook DMs not too long
Oh,
ago.
are they in there? Okay.
Yeah, so you can pull that.
Tyrena
up.
Northeast. Okay.
Well, all 5 of those are rather important.
Oh,
to
I
June.
see. I see.
Okay. So with that, with the Dictat Circle buildings being targeted, that means that the spaceport is probably not in good shape either. If you're wanting to recover the Justicar, you probably are
Okay.
going to want to have a few loader droids or something like that handy to remove any pillars or anything like that that may be in your way. Also, anything taking off from Coronet is going to be a heavy target. So, not that it's undoable. I mean, I don't know how much capital ship to freighter combat you guys have been in, but I don't know what kind of defenses the Justicar really have either. But if those messages are true and an orbital battle breaks out, you may be able to eke out uninterred regardless.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. Where did we leave the Justicar at?
In the spaceport, in Coronet spaceport, so like the main.
Okay, it's not on the Golden Sands. Okay.
No, the Golden Sands is a no-fly zone. Yeah.
Okay. Well. All right. Professor, thank you. We will be in touch shortly once we've arrived on Corellia.
Well, I probably will be in and out before you guys are, so I'll let you know.
All right. Thank you again.
Welcome. All right.
What did he say?
He said that
Assume
it may
it's
be
speakerphone.
challenging for him to get off. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's just say it was speaker. That's the way to go.
I relay all this information to the group. The classic. What?
So, we got everything we need from here. Do we need anything special if we're gonna break into this? Oh, well, also, we doing the job for Weesh? I mean, it
Yeah,
kind of
we-
seems like a lot.
I mean, might as well. We're not going to
Need
be. I think we
rest.
agreed that we're not going to be any more wanted.
True.
It was how much did I offer you guys? 10K? 8K?
8K.
8K?
I believe it was 10K.
30?
30,
Yeah, 30K,
50,
yeah.
50,000 credits. Okay, cool. All right. Well, if there is nothing else on there's nothing else on Taurus. You guys wanna? We can screen wipe to entering atmosphere above Corellia.
Sounds good to me.
So,
Okay, great. So as we do that,
Let me pull up my racer tree.
you might need it.
Oh, yeah.
Could be good to have.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait.
But as we screen wipe away from Taurus Terminal, the camera refocuses on a lone figure currently killing time in the newly constructed refugee bombardment shelter safe zone of the Duracrete block under Coronet City.
Let's go.
One Cognoth individual, sort of insectoid mammalian type species. And Timjin, if you want to give yourself a quick rundown of your appearance and who you are, go ahead.
Hey, yo, what's up? My name Tangent. Not really.
So let's hear it.
Yes. What's up?
Can't wait
Yeah.
to hear the cup. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till I'm talking in character.
Okay.
I'm imagining he's not standing around just saying this. But yeah,
Those
So
stage
he's-
monologues. I see.
he's a good old farm. He's a good old farm bred boy. Grew up on a ranch with his elderly parents and his siblings. But sadly, the farm's not what it used to be because of common droughts and also the land being tilled to the point of having almost no nutrients. There's not really any crops that we're making money off of. It's mainly just cattle and livestock, mainly Boromu. Well, seeing that this type of lifestyle isn't something that they'll be able to keep up for a long time, am I already forgetting my own character's name?
Timjin.
Yeah, Tinjin. God damn it.
You're nervous. It's okay.
I know I'm nervous. Yeah, so
This is just a Sunday night game, bro.
Yeah, I know,
this is
bro,
just
I know.
regular.
Anyway, so Timjin is always wanted to find something a little more reliable or to come on to a good bit of wealth so that his family doesn't have to pursue this type of lifestyle anymore. Well, one day while he was checking on the cattle, him and his brother, he had noticed that one of the Boromu had just been completely gored, like decimated, right? Like eaten alive. Well, of course, this being very bad thing for his family, having some damn varmints coming around eating up all the cattle. He decided to set a series of traps and wait at night so he could try to take him out. Well, he had quickly seen a very large shadow erupt from the distance and come into the pasture, and had completely broken through all the snares and traps that he had laid out and started to attack one of the Boromu. So he had pulled out his trusty rifle, took a shot on him, and it ran off. Chased after it, confronted the beast, ended up having a life or death struggle with him. Knocked my gun out of my hands, gored my neck. Ended up surviving miraculously. Was able to fight off and finally kill the beast. By the way, it was a Zeldrate. It's like a large lizard type species. Imagine a Komodo dragon, just pretty fucking big. Yeah, so I ended up defeating it, And then after that, realizing that I would have, died in any other situation, had realized that my life at the farm has come to an end. It's time to pursue something bigger and try to pursue my dream like I had always wanted to. So ended up finding a way off world, doing odd jobs, along with what's the word I'm looking for?
Mm.
People who haul things. I can't.
Smugglers?
Freighters.
Yeah,
Smugglers.
freighters,
Yeah.
freighters.
The legal ones.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
money wasn't really there, so I ended up taking on some bounty hunting jobs because I was constantly fighting off predators that the Boromu were in danger to. I got to become a pretty good shot, and it served me well.
So let me ask, if we see this guy on the street, what does he look like, clothes wise, gear wise?
So me, I'm kind of wearing dusty brown and gray cloaks over a basically like your basic tunic. I also have a panel right here on my right chest that controls my respirator. And then also I have, of course, a huge gash across my neck like an old scar.
So, and if you're unfamiliar with the Tognath species, they have a more insectoid style head. They have the large, sort of black pupilless eyes. And they are
Kind of like a
not
gray.
oxygen breathers. So,
Yeah.
Temujin, along with the others, has the full respirator for their environmental purposes. And Temujin, obviously, a quick rehash of why you're in the galaxy at large doing these things that you do is probably pretty commonplace. Because just a few hours ago, or just about 2 weeks ago, you had separated from your partner. He had some business to take care of. You got the DS-15 to fly by yourself. A rare treat. It's a cramped little patrol boat, but having one less body in there was nice. You had it all to yourself. The bounty turn in, it was easy. Corellian field office was close. You turn it in, and as you're crossing the bridge back from the bounty office, nothing like an orbital bombardment to shake things up a little bit. So now,
Oh, geez.
you've been stuck on Corellia, probably not the place you really want to be, under threat
hell no.
of, turbo laser attack for the past 2 weeks.
By who?
A lot of rumors have been going around. Some people, they were Star Destroyers. People said they noticed the triangular silhouettes in orbit.
Oh,
Some
boy.
people said it was remnants of the First Order. Some people said it was just pirates coming to hold claim over the planet. Lots of rumors.
Oh, damn.
have
So
been
it's
going
all
on.
so it's all over the place. No one knows what's going on.
Correct. You do
Crazy.
know that Corsec, Corellian Security, so like the planet-wide security force, has been getting their tail handed to them. A
that's
lot
not
of their
good.
ground troops are using the top level of the Duracrete block, which is like sub-level 1 of the major city, as a staging post. So they have been heavily guarding the entrances and exits to it. They haven't been letting any enemy forces in. And pretty much every civilian that they can possibly cram into here and the older other sub-levels underneath has been more or less forcefully quarantined here. They're not really letting anybody in and out. And a lot of people like yourself, smugglers, freighters, people who don't live here, have been trying to scheme a way out.
Hell yeah.
Hasn't been successful,
Damn.
but
That's because they haven't had me try to
Maybe
help
so.
them get out yet.
So what has Temujin been up to in this refugee camp for the past 2 weeks?
Been trying to contact my partner, man. Need to update him on what's going on. Need to see what was it how we're going to meet back up, especially with this bombardment and all of us being, trapped in here.
Gotcha. So you probably try a few times every day. Comms have been jammed for the past 2 weeks.
Ooh.
A lot of the like more technical minded guys have tried to make a higher powered transceiver be able to or transponder be able to punch a message out, but even then they haven't been able to get anything past the blockage. Nobody's really sure what it is. A lot of people think it's probably got to be centered in orbit to have this kind of powerful signal.
Oh, okay.
However, you guys did notice that a message, a Galactic Union message, came through from a figure calling himself the Sovereign of the Order, by the name
The
of
Sovereign of the Order.
the Sovereign of the Order, yes, by the name of Averon Cull. Said that he was bringing an armada to Corellia to stop these interlopers and to show the strength of the Galactic Order. And he made it seem like this would be a favor to Corellia that they could repay by joining the Order's bounds.
I see.
A lot of people have been very nervous about it, but a lot of these smugglers and freighters have been waiting kind of with bated breath, as it presents one hell of an opportunity to get out of Dodge while they're busy doing something else. Also, June, you can wipe your wounds and strain.
Okay.
So there's really be no way to get out of here until that happens, then.
Seems like a good bet. You could, of course, try and milk some information out of a Corsec officer or scheme a way out, but I don't know. Let's see. Give me a streetwise check.
Okay, let me go ahead.
This will be an average check, so it'll be 2 purple.
Okay. And I should probably have this opened up in a second tab.
Yeah, you will definitely need 2 tabs for it. And have we talked about how to roll the dice? Yeah.
No, but it looks pretty self-explanatory.
Pretty.
Yeah, drop down menu.
Okay, so what am I rolling again?
It'll be a
What am I rolling for?
streetwise check. So yeah, if you click Tim
Okay,
Jin and then
streetwise.
click the little drop down menu for streetwise, and then put the difficulty in. And
Okay, I
roll.
see it. Alright, you said 2 purples?
Yep. Average check.
Okay.
1 threat. Go ahead and take a strain for me, Tim. So
Okay.
you're gonna click your character. Perfect. You're a pro, dude. It's easy. I don't even have to explain
natural.
anything.
Pro gamer,
Also,
dude.
go ahead and roll your force die for me. So just the 1 little white dice. We'll
All
go
the way
ahead
on
and
the
add
right.
Your destiny point to the pool.
Oh no.
Welcome to the
Oh.
game. All
Perfectly
right.
balanced.
Oh, right. Welcome to the game. Officially, dark side point for the pool.
That's some big poopy right there, bro.
Nah.
Alright.
So, for the past 4 or 5 days, Timjin, you have been trying to get onto the inner circle of this group that's been talking about trying to break out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, without your partner, who's a little bit more of the sociable one, things
Yeah.
have not been going well.
Shit. What, they just don't like me or something? They racist? They ain't never seen a Tognoth before?
Maybe. Could be all sorts of those
Damn
things. However, you do know that freighters can be a pretty insular group. And if they don't know you, they don't trust you.
True that.
So you've been trying, but alas, to no avail. And, I mean, you just turned in a bounty. Without Savo here, you have an entire 2,000 credits all to yourself.
That is true. So, can I get a general read of the room? Like,
So this is like multiple city blocks. This is effectively an underground city. Yeah.
oh, okay.
So
okay.
I say refugee camp. It's a holdout like city effectively. So
Okay.
there's a ton of stuff going on, and even more. It's not quite Times Square during like rush hour, but there are a lot of bodies moving around like 24 hours a day.
Okay.
So yeah, there's open markets, people just trying to peddle wares while they have them. Rationing's going out from Corsec. Most of the meals are coming from ration packs that they're having to siphon out, like from people. They're also having to cook whatever they can.
So is there kind of like a scummy, kind of like downtown type of
absolutely.
area?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to go.
And-
I want to go there.
Gotcha. What are you looking for? Anything in particular?
I want to see if there's. Let me see if there's anybody looking like they're scheming anything, like hopefully like some sort of breakout type deal. But if not, I just in general want to find some like a scummy group of people.
Hey, you're amongst them.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. But as we mentioned earlier, breakout seems to be on pause for now.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, you can always just bide your time.
Yes, that's what I'll do, man. Let me just head over to like a tavern or a bar or something.
Head over to a cantina. They're serving some really horrible drinks under, rationing and things like that.
Damn.
Yeah, they're serving
No-
like 8
No
ounces.
Corellian whiskey or anything.
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, we're on Corellia.
I know. Times are rough. However, as you settle in,
All right.
the dust begins to kind of shake off the ceilings, and over on the massive Durasteel ceiling above you guys, that is, the bottom of Coronet City, as it seems another round of bombardment has started.
Damn.
Or something's going on topside, and people are noticing, but a lot of the guys in here, in this sort of shadier area, don't seem to be paying it much mind.
Man, I gotta see what's going on out there, man. I don't like sitting around like this.
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
Damn.
As we swap back over to dropping out of hyperspace. There are. Oh, yeah. Love the intercom.
Okay.
Oh, bro, you got a Monty? Give me one of those, bro.
I wish, dude. I'd slide you one. So, we jump back to dropping out of hyperspace. Who is in the cockpit of the shuttle? Raz.
I'd be right beside Raz.
Okay. Perfect. So you guys see it first. There is a full-blown orbital battle going on above Corellia.
Okay. What? Obviously, I imagine one is the triangular-shaped starships. What do the resistance fighters look like?
And it's funny you mention that. Because there are no Star Destroyers currently in orbit.
Really? So who's fighting?
There are about 18 to 20 destroyers.
Okay.
Destroyer class, I should say. 6 of them are quite obviously from the same organization, which you would probably assume is the Galactic Order.
Mm-hmm.
Their ships are sort of bulby, but they end and curve in these sort of wicked points. Sort of like the elite ships, like from Halo. So they have these huge bulkhead bows with incredible amounts of armament pushed upon the front. And a lot of them have absolutely massive generators plugged back towards the back of the engine bays that seem to be putting out either massive shields or powering up these crazy armaments they have on the front end of their ship. The roughly 12 other ships are older designed, and they are a smattering of like Nebulon frigates, of other classical like Resistance and Rebellion type corvettes and other frigates. And it is a pitched battle. Nobody seems to pay you guys any mind as you drop in. a lot of comms channels as you flip through them, Roz, are jammed. That's it.
Ain't nobody hails us or anything.
No.
Okay. I mean, like, how far out of orbit? I mean, like, of the atmosphere are we?
Um,
Are we past like whatever checkpoint there would be?
So normally, not even really any checkpoints in orbit. You
Just
guys
okay.
do notice as you guys come in that what you would assume was like the orbital dockyard, so like the industrial zone, is pretty much almost entirely scuttled. A lot of it is currently in flames or listing even further out of orbit. Like a skeleton of some destroyer of some kind has been completely scuttled apart and has created a little bit of a debris field that you guys have to navigate through. But other than that, even like flipping to the channel that you would normally comment on to send transponder codes and everything like that, just static. So it's also being jammed. If you want to try and patch through, you always can, but
I'm gonna leave well enough alone, I think. Unless Raz, you feel like getting talkative?
No. Do you think we could just straighten to the dock where we were?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to try and head towards the spaceport to coordinate space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So your tri-folding wings come out as soon as you guys drop out of hyperspace and enter into the orbital well. Moving at a pretty good click. Things have not slowed down on the surface at all. There are still plenty of starfighters whizzing past each other. The dogfighting is not really in between buildings and things like that. It is still higher orbit. So once you guys blast through a little bit of the chaff, still nobody paying you much mind. It's relatively quiet on the ground. You weren't aware of any like anti-air guns or anything like that in Coronet proper, and there doesn't seem to be any return fire from the ground. However, as you guys fly into a little bit closer to where you remember Coronet Spaceport being, it is in poor shape. It is still smoldering, smoking. Doesn't look like there's really anywhere safe to land in there. The main hatch, like in the big circle, the middle circle that you would fly into and then into your hangar, seems to be completely obfuscated by smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So are we gonna ditch this thing as soon as we get down?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't imagine it'll be safe for long, but you never know. They seem to be preoccupied.
I do want to say I still like my idea of trying to sell this thing while we're here. I'm just putting that out there.
you know anybody try to buy it?
No, but I'm sure there's people trying to get out of here.
All right. Well, I guess we gotta park it in a safe space then. So the entrance is like smoky, like can't see through it.
Right, yeah. It seems to be actively in distress, the spaceport, yeah.
June, do you know anywhere we kind of stash this thing?
I mean, would I know any like backwoods type of spaceports?
To land a shuttle in, give me a Jude, make a streetwise check for me.
Yes, sir.
It'll be an average check. I'll toss a setback in there, it being a war zone.
I'll take it away. Damn it. Damn it all.
And a
She
setback.
got an advantage.
Oh yeah, true. You do have an advantage. Could be as simple as you stay undetected for a little bit longer,
Yeah.
or off the radar
We'll
for
do
a
that.
little bit longer. I will
We'll do
say
that.
you do remember a few of the shadow landing zones. However, as you direct Roz to one of them, it's a little bit closer to the commercial district.
Yeah,
You see
okay.
that like 4 square city blocks have been completely slagged,
Okay.
including the was it Fire Gym? I can't remember. Including the tower where you had your business meeting at with the
Yes.
lieutenants of the hand.
The dummy tower, the dummy corporation tower.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, we could go and grab the Justicar and leave somebody in orbit with this.
You're kind of the only one that's good at piloting these things, though.
Oh, it's not too hard. You just hold the sticks like this.
Yeah, but
I am hesitant to leave somebody in orbit for too long, though,
They left
especially with
us
the
alone
fighting
on the way
going
in.
on. Yeah, but one stray
if you
turbo
stay out
laser,
there-
and then
As long as you're at Atmo, I think we'd be good, huh?
I suppose.
And as soon as we grab the Justicar, it's
Huh?
just as easy as following. I mean, I could show you how to use it.
Well, we need to find Joom's parents first.
I think Passive
You
is
have
on that,
not
right?
received a message from Pasadena.
Yeah.
I would prefer to have our feet on the ground.
Well. How close can I bring us to the spaceport?
I mean,
Probably-
so you say like the spaceport is in distress. Is it under attack, or is it just like reeling from the previous attacks?
It is in poor structural integrity shape. Yeah.
I
It's
see.
not currently being
Like
targeted.
fires and things like that. Okay.
I just think that if we want to keep it, then somebody has to stay with it, even if it's on the ground.
How about we
Now the
leave
building,
it-
the building that we were at. When you, it's glass. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
For lack of a better term.
Is it standing at all?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Anything
So
that's
glass.
standing is probably like 3 stories or less.
Okay. Understood. Can I make a perception check to see other ships of our nature flying around as we scour the city?
Yeah. Go ahead. Make it it'll be an average check.
Average, sure.
Okay, what's the first one threat? You do not see any really shuttles. However, you do see a multitude, like a wave of landing craft coming in from orbit as you guys circle around.
Okay.
Still looking for a spot and debating on what to do.
Okay.
They have the same lively colors of that, like that gray and gold that you've seen on the Galactic Order frigates in orbit, and they seem to be heading groundwards. Obviously.
Okay. Do you want to try and follow them, Raz?
See where they land?
Yeah, maybe keep our distance a bit, but see what's going on.
All right.
We gotta have somewhere to put all these ships.
Try to be stealthy about it.
Okay, stealth flying.
Fly casual.
Yeah, casual flying. Think of it, casual flying.
I'm just going to work.
So as you
Just a
track
guy.
these down a little bit, they fly to the edge of the Dictat Circle block, and a huge portion of the city street has been collapsed inwards. They are rapidly, as they fly in hot and low through the streets, anti-air guns come alive, seem to be emplacements, and begin firing at them, yourself included. Go ahead and
I
roll
see.
a piloting check for me real quick, Roz. And it is going to be against a red and 2
This is a
purples.
piloting planetary.
Planetary, yes, you're in orbit.
And what district are we in?
You are in the Dictat Circle district right now.
Okay.
All right, so
Nice.
yeah, Raj got the yokes. Chilling, you're tracking like, man, these guys are really low. And you realize as the first like quad cannons grace from like the rubble of a smoking building hidden embankments, lance the side of one of the landing craft and just continue on towards you. You pitch it and yank real quick, flap one of the wings up, grazes just underneath, no damage. But this seems to be the zone. As 4 or 5 of these ships land, the front ends of them open all the way up with these huge shields on the front.
Shit. Okay.
And people begin, I say people, armored in that gray and gold, fully armored individuals begin flooding out and are quickly met with huge volleys of small arms blaster fire from, you would think, hidden Corsair or whoever forces hiding amongst the rubble, trying to keep them out of this crevice. June, give me a knowledge, either knowledge inner rim or knowledge core worlds, anything like that. I think core worlds actually will work best, and this will be just a average check. Yeah, 2
Nice.
successes, 2 advantages. June, from being on Corellia for so long, specifically with the hand, a lot of the secret business that the hand did with the dictats ran through some tunnels that connected to the Duracrete block. And from the spacing of this hole and what's going on, you seem to think that there may be a fresh, new, wide entrance into the Duracrete block from above.
Yeah.
And it seems that, that's where these guys are headed.
Okay. That's no good. That's a bunch of civilians down there.
Wait, let me try something. I'm gonna hold out my hand, and can I try to cast Seek on Joom's parents or his mother?
Yeah, absolutely. And go ahead and roll that force die for me.
Boom. Oh yeah.
Ooh, is this the second?
That's the second use.
usage. Succeed.
Yeah.
Okay. So while Roz is, you have to like grab onto both of the pilot seats as Roz is like pitching and yawing the shuttle around through these through the ruined streets of the Dictat Circle District, and your mind immediately sinks like through your head, through your stomach, underneath the ground. Currently, and you find, was it Arena? Noah, your mom's name?
Let me see. Oh, yes, it was.
So you find Arena, who is with a younger girl that looks much like her as well, which you assume is Jim's younger sister. Currently huddled in a rather
All right, Anura and Ciela.
Anura, that's right.
But it sounded like another character we had earlier that I wasn't there.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember us talking about that. Yeah. They are currently huddled. They both look very ragged. Pretty dirty. Clothes are in poor shape. They are currently huddled amongst a sea of other people. In the not the Duracrete block that you specifically remember. It looks much older just from the glimpse you can get. It looks like one of the lower levels that you guys were on after you defeated Stromrock.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. I think I know where we can find them. At least, close. It's deeper than the usual Duracrete block.
See, now the question I guess would be, how can we get there?
Well, not in this ship.
I mean, there may come a point where we just have to kind of abandon it.
What?
I don't know where we
You
can
guys are
leave
gonna
it.
abandon the shuttle? No way.
Where are we gonna leave it? Where are we
Um,
setting this puppy down?
We've got to go back for the Justicar in the spaceport anyway. What if we, uh, what if we try to park it as close to the Justicar as we can?
Just block it. There's no other ship here. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I might be able to clear some rubble, depending.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully there's not a great option.
things are getting hot, from what you can tell from here. You are a good bit away from the spaceport. Like to traverse on foot would take a hot minute
Mhm.
to get to the circle block. If you, of course, would like to attempt to land in some rubble to try and obscure it from above or even on the ground, you could always attempt that if you are wanting to try and hide it. But also you could always slam her down right here and get after it.
I'm kind of just leaning towards that. Like, who's gonna steal it? If they don't, if the battalions from the Galactic Order don't have orders to get on this ship, why would they question that this ship should be there at all?
Good point.
It's my thought. I mean,
And really, this shuttle is just kind of extra if we can
Yeah.
get it off, right? We
Yeah.
really just want the Justicar back.
we need that ship back. Not even ours yet.
Yeah. All right, I
I
guess.
haven't even finished paying my note on it yet.
Yeah.
It's the real pain. All right, yeah, I guess Roz, just take us down where you can. Yeah.
I'm back.
Perfect. So yeah, do you want to just slam her down in the street, Roz, or do you want to try and make a masterful landing in the rubble of a building to try and obscure vision, or?
We're trying to go get June's mom.
Mhm.
Is that
I
the plan
think,
right here?
Mhm.
That, or we're just heading in to be heroes once again.
Y'all about
I
it,
want
y'all
my
about it.
parents
Let
off
run
world,
this
but
shit.
also-
Specifically June's
Run that
parents.
shit.
Yeah.
I want to try pass it as line and see if he picks up.
I hand you my phone. Go for it.
So
Speed dial.
now that you are
Dial 'em up.
planet side,
Are
you are
you?
Mhm.
not able to get a
Of
personal
course.
comm out.
That sounds about right. Okay.
Well,
That'd be all right. We'll find him down there.
Yeah.
He said he's going to go there. He's going to go there.
yeah, I want to try and second option that you gave me.
Okay. So we're going to
Landing in the
increase
rubble.
the difficulty of the check to try and obscure the vision of the shuttle. So go ahead and make another planetary check for me, piloting. This one, however, is going to be a daunting check. Or
Ooh.
and it will be, we're going to have obscure vision from the smoke, and so one setback, and then not a clear landing zone. It'll be 2 setbacks.
Damn. You're not making that check.
He's got that light side point.
Easy spin.
Oh.
He's good.
Boom.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now,
Dangerous out
4
there, but I'm in
threat,
it.
2 successes. So Roz, you have to you haven't really been able to broadcast a single or anything like that. But as you pull the sticks left and careen, almost skid one of the wingtips on the ground in between down one of the main streets, there's a ball turret, like a ball laser turret that's been set up. And as soon as you turn, it just starts opening up. You have to yam the stick back, and you kind of corkscrew it up and around one of the other edges of the building. And as you're mid-turn, a quick peek, you're like, oh, that's a good landing spot. You pull it back around. G-forces right now going crazy. But
I'm
you find that you
flat up
start-
against the wall.
you start pulling the wings start folding back in as you're like sideways spinning. You cut thrusters on one side. You end up going through one of the support walls, sliding into like a pile of rubble, and coming to a rest in like a corner of what looks like probably the bottom layer of like or bottom floor of like a hotel or something like that. Rubble everywhere. Your nose is like pitched into the. It didn't have the landing gear down, obviously. So like the nose of the shuttle is pitched into like this rock pile. But you're down. You're landed.
Just scratch the paint a little bit.
Scratch the paint a little bit. You are going to take 4 strain for that one. Actually, I'm going to say you're going to take 3 strain, and I'm going to splash 1 strain to the other passengers for the G-forces.
Damn.
Cool. Oh, my wounds are still at 5.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and knock your wound. But as you settle down, and just kind of over like the ticking of the rubble starting to settle again, you're starting to hear the small arms fire as the back tray door drops down.
All right, so Jim, I guess you're leading the way.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Line up on the
Lightsaber.
door, drop it in, then.
Not out.
Sabers as a last resort still?
Yes, sir. I have a gun.
I mean, I do too, but it doesn't work as well.
You guys are spoiled now, actually.
It's true.
Is what it is.
Punch with my
5
fist?
damage? Lame. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Jim went crazy last episode. But say Jim really hasn't had too much lightsaber combat, but
Yeah, no,
last
you-
episode
you
on the
wrecked it.
bridge,
Yeah, you actually
on
went
the
stupid
landing pad,
On the landing
Jim went
pad,
crazy.
yeah. So as you guys stack up and begin forming out, we'll get a quick side jump cut to Duracrete Block Level 1. Timjen, things just got real hot.
Oh yeah.
And by real hot, I mean the entire front end of the block has exploded outward.
Oh shit.
Corsac is rapidly moving everybody from their post. So like guys that have just been like doing like peacekeeping stuff or like deploying rations or doing med stuff are grabbing their whatever blaster rifles they have left or whatever armaments they have left and
Mhm.
recruiting whoever around wants to and are heading towards the main entrance that they've been blockading.
Okay,
So
who's
if
doing the
you got a
corralling?
gun, if you got a blaster, grab it and come on! And are just running. And like some of the guys, obviously, are like they're not paying me to do that, so they go back to their Sabat cards and their drinks. But a few of the guys that have like that glint in their eye pull their blasters out of their holsters or unsling their rifles off their back and fall in line. So there's this ragtag group of smugglers and freighters and hired guns falling behind like the white and blue uniformed, like riot armor uniformed Corsac officers.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and I guess I can
That does seem like a way out.
swap my ambience over. Which
So are there any big fellas that look like they're not doing anything?
yeah, guys that look like they're not getting paid to do this, so they're not going to.
Alright, who's the biggest
Love it.
guy there?
Probably probably some stacked Trandoshan that's just kind of chilling, sitting at a bar with probably his crew, but they seem to be set into a Sabat game.
Ah, damn, he's with the whole crew.
Just like 4 of them.
Like 4 of them. Nah, I won't mind them. Never mind. I think I'm gonna use this opportunity to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go join up with all the dudes grabbing the rifles.
All right, so you
Heading towards
unsling
the
your
explosion.
rifle and head towards the front, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go ahead and skip over to this one right here. It doesn't take long. You have to spin. You have to spin a few corners But as you're doing so, the main entrance, like the ceiling that had been blown in and creating more or less of a ramp.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm getting copyrighted for this one. Come on now.
Oh,
But, that's okay. John Williams, you can take the money. We're not getting paid for this. Anyways, but as soon as you get there, like it seems like a generator overloads in one of the walls or something like that, and a huge blowout of one of the old Durasteel sections sends a huge part of the crowd tumbling to the ground. Go
Oh,
ahead and
shit.
Make a athletics check for me.
All right.
That'll be an average check, so 2 purples.
I'll be unlucky. Hey.
All right, so go ahead and take your 2 strain.
Okay.
But you are able to keep your feet as even 5 or 6 guys in front of you are like thrown to the ground. You're able to keep your feet, your sea legs, if you will, running through them and still up to the front. And you're at the base of this huge impromptu ramp of the city street that has fallen in. You can hear blaster turrets and things like that going off outside of the hole above you. And it seems that it is a rather pitched battle.
Let me see. Do I see any clearings or anything?
Like, what do you mean?
Actually, no, scratch that. Okay, so I've got a visual on where the main firefight is.
Not a visual, but you know it's happening up there. Yeah, that's where the whole... So up from the Undercity up this big ramp that's about 75 feet long, probably more like 50 yards long, up to the surface level, and that's where you can see like the blaster bolts streaking back and forth.
Okay, where are the rest of the guys going?
Up the ramp.
They're going up the ramp. I'm gonna follow with them.
Okay. So as you are careening, barreling up the ramp, a lot of the Corset guys in front leading the way. As you push past the ramp, you see 3 of them just immediately in front of you get dropped by blaster rifle fire, just coming across into the hole. As that happens, a lot of people immediately spread, duck for cover. What would you like to do? You're pretty much at like the very edge of the ramp. From now, just like peering over, you can see the drop ships that have landed and these armored forces that you've never seen before advancing forward up the street.
Oh shit. Are we pretty outnumbered, I'm guessing?
In this particular advancement, it's not too bad.
Is there like an area where it looks like I can get good cover?
Yeah, they have like barricades and blockades like set up. A lot of like the anti-hover tank little palisade blockers as well are set up. People are ducking behind rubble piles. Plenty of places to find cover. Yeah.
Okay, I get behind one of those barricades.
Okay.
I try to set up shop to see if I can take aim on one of these aggressors.
Absolutely. Go ahead if you'd like to attack. Feel free.
Let's see here. So
If on the
it
right
would be
side, if you
2
click the
yellow,
little-
2
on
greens.
the-
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the little blaster one. You should be able to
the
click
gun.
yours, and then your gun should show up. And if
Okay,
you-
what's the contested check?
It's not going to be contested. It is going to be medium range though, so it'll be 2 purples for your check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hit.
Oh wait, you didn't. Do we
Yeah,
have
you didn't
your-
do it with the gun.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
So
do it
like,
with the gun.
The,
No
the
worries.
tabs on the right side? Yeah, just for future reference.
if you
It'll
click
like
your
ink.
character,
Do I click add dice?
No. You click if you highlight Timjin, and then click the little blast on the right side. You should see your DC 15 pop up, and you can click that and hit the add dice to roll it. But that's okay.
Okay, so that's how I do it. Okay.
Yeah. But no worries. That roll is the exact same roll.
All
What
right.
would you like your triumph to be? You can always kill an extra minion with it. It can be something nice, like environmentally happens to help your situation. You know how this works. You've played with me before.
I want to take a shot at one of the where I would assume the fuel reserve would be on one of the ships that these guys are careening out of.
Okay. So with the
Fuck yeah.
antique DC-15 Clone Wars era spec long rifle, you stack it up, rest it on the top of the fuselage, and you see this engine still glowing red hot on the top. You track it down. It seems like it had some, you got caught with some chaff on the way in, a little bit of wiring's exposed, and you lance one right into it. The entire right side of the ship explodes outwards as people are coming out of it, launching some of these troops to the ground. And you still have your regular, that's just your advantage. So if you want to take out one of the, you have enough for a crit, so if you want to take out one of the minions, you can do that as well.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
So after that, you just continue lancing down shots as people start ducking for cover. You catch one of these fully armored individuals running in between cover, and you just lance them top right chest, sending them sprawling.
Oh, shit.
What color is your blaster bolt, by the way? Like the actual bolt that comes out.
Oh, it's a yellow.
Ooh, okay. All right. Rare. I love that. All right. The battle continues. So here, we're all in the same rack now. So we'll jump back up to you three. You guys are out in the street. You think, guesstimated, you're about a city block away.
I mean, I'm booking it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
booking.
I mean,
You guys heading
Just
straight there?
Trying
Are
to
we
try
looking
to
for-
stay, trying to
stay on the side.
yeah, stay hidden. I guess
I mean, if Joom could use maybe a streetwise check to try and estimate where a near entrance could be if there's like a collapsed rubble building to get us in there quicker.
I would say that you would probably know that the fastest way would be the collapsed hole. The only one
Okay.
that you would know of would be the one underneath the Dictat building, the
Okay.
circle building,
Yep,
which
okay.
is still a good ways away.
All right.
Now, are you
A
guys trying
vigilance
to-
check to find some speeders on the side of the road?
Give me an old vigilance check. Yeah, give me an old vigilance check. It's gonna be
against what? Hard?
Yeah, I'm gonna say hard. With the time intensive, I'm gonna give a setback.
Okay. Oh God.
And with the bombardment, I'm gonna upgrade 2 of them. I'll spend a point for the
Yes.
second red. So it'll be 2 reds, a purple,
My
and a
God.
setback.
Oh boy.
So if you don't go blind while looking.
So you're like, man, we got to get there fast enough. You start scanning as you guys are heading out, and everywhere you see that these land speeders, there's plenty of them. However, none of them are in one piece. A lot of them are just charred out husks.
Yeah.
A lot of them have been like melted to the Durasteel street just from like the turbo laser proximity. No luck.
Nothing good. Okay, that's all right.
And with that one thread, I will say you see one more dropship just like fly straight, like almost you guys have to like cover your eyes as it like passes, just like 15 feet above you guys.
Okay.
I mean, we're here. Shouldn't we help these guys out?
That would be the
Oh,
nice
yeah.
thing for you guys to do.
The peanut gallery.
They're combatants, right? These guys are military, right? On the streets, both sides.
You have not laid eyes on any actual forces yet. You just saw
Okay.
the dropship. You haven't seen any of the troopers yet for that.
We're here to get in and get out.
Nox,
If we get
Nox.
in
While
anything,
I would
we might not leave with just a car.
any other time, I would agree with you, but there are civilians versus potentially military combatants underneath the city, and we need to help them first. They know what they got They know what they got themselves into whenever they picked up their rifles up here.
All right, lead the way.
Are you guys staying stealthy or attempting to? All right,
Yes.
three
Yeah.
students, go ahead and give me a group stealth check then.
Did you say group?
Yeah, group. So whoever has the highest, we'll just make the
Stealth is cunning.
Stealth is
I have
agility.
2 greens for my
Agility.
stealth.
2 greens.
I got a yellow and 3 green.
I think Roz will be leading the way then. It'll just be an average check, but it is going to be 1 red and 1 setback.
So 1 red, 1 purple,
And
1
a setback.
setback, or okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Dubbing up today. Oh
All
shit.
right, 2 successes, 1
Mixed
advantage.
bag.
What would you like your advantage to be?
Hmm.
Pass a boost dice immediately next. Small environmental thing.
Small environmental thing.
Okay.
We're at least on a straight street, not having to hit a lot of corners.
Yeah, I'd say you guys are, well, hopefully not on the main street, but I'd say you guys are on like a perpendicular single way or one-way street. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so easy enough, but yeah. So you guys, as you guys are heading out, you can see the blaster fire being lanced back and forth in front of you. You are gonna have to, might have to get creative. Getting, because if you go ahead, you know that if you head out straight to the street, there's a lot of crossfire. Buildings to the left and right. Is that up to you guys? Okay.
Kind of duck through the buildings, just kind of weave in and out. Hop through broken windows and athletics check.
Yeah, that's what you guys want
Let's
to
do it.
Absolutely.
Is that okay with you
Run-
guys?
run
You
it
can
through the
also,
building.
of course, always
Okay.
create your own entrances into buildings in case you've forgotten.
I feel like with how much slagging and combat's been going on, I'm just picturing like shattered buildings, and
Yeah,
just like
it is-
partially
yeah.
collapsed debris. I think we gotta just like hop through and like sneak, and you know what I'm saying?
If it comes to it.
Go ahead and make a
Urban combat.
coordination check for me. That can
Coordination?
Be, that can be group for you guys too, if you'd like. Either way.
I have 2 greens.
4
there.
greens.
2 greens.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be 4 greens and a boost dice, and
Okay.
this one will just be an average check, flat 2 purples.
Anybody want it?
You got it.
That's you.
Ron
Very
is
nice.
taking the lead.
Hell yeah.
Dude, can't lose.
Can't lose today. As you guys are picking your way through the slag and through the rubble, right to the right, as you guys are heading in, you see apparently one of the troop transports has been entirely slagged. It has been recently exploded. And you guys stumble upon a squad of troopers, completely unawares, currently with their backs towards you, firing downrange into this.
How much would you?
And like through
How many?
about just a squad, 4 of them. So through this like big bay window, you guys are in what probably was some cafe or shop or something. They're behind this little riser wall laid up over the top of it, squeezing shots downrange into this massive crevice that you guys saw that currently has a smattering of what looks like regular people as well as Corsac officers laid up behind fusillades and barricades, as well as a few what look like rotary turrets being plopped down for added defense as well.
What's our range to these guys?
Yeah, how close?
So as you guys get into this room, I'd say close range.
I think I just shoot a look to Joom and Roz like, I'm gonna do it if you don't stop me.
I grab my
Are they
lightsaber.
blocking? Are they blocking the way we need to go? Like absolutely
No,
impassable? No.
they have a good sight line on the entrance, but you can certainly pick another route out.
I look at Nox and
I
They're
kinda,
firing
like,
on the entrance.
Yes.
Like-
yeah.
I definitely like wave to Roz to put away the lightsaber and like just like
Yeah. No saber.
any silhouette 2 things around,
Joom. Okay. Yeah. Continue.
Ooh.
such as rubble.
Yeah, I would say that you can probably find anything up to silhouette 3.
Can I move anything? Silhouette 3. I believe I can only move up to silhouette.
Yes, I'm
2.
just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you have access to.
You have a
Um,
wide plethora of things to choose from if you so choose.
All right,
Hilarious.
Knox. I'll try and get you in there.
Nothing like a
And,
good plethora.
I look for silhouette 2 rubble to just yank at one of these guys.
All right. I'll go ahead and make your it's the range light check, and then add your foresight. They're close range, so it's just 1 purple. I'll even give you a boost there, unaware. Yeah.
Oh, he's about to throw some rubble.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why not? I actually, let's see, they're close range. Let me see how move works. Spend force pips to increase silhouette, and then spend force pips to increase range. So, I can only increase my range or my strength. Can I move
You
in?
need the pip to activate it. In general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
just to
silhouette
use
0, which is 5 damage. Reset.
it. Okay.
I will say these guys are fully battle armor. They're fully encased, head to toe.
I've already made the roll. I don't really want to pull out of it because I made a bad roll. But can I instead
Hey,
try
you
and
you
pull
can
something?
not use the
You
dark
can
side.
always
and, like,
exactly. You
stop.
can
Yeah.
always choose to not follow through on your force.
Okay, yeah, I try to channel it, and I just don't. I guess I don't feel it.
You may be. Honestly, I'd even go so far as to say that your feelings may even betray you a little bit. This is the first time since you guys have come back, and things are probably pretty raw emotionally. And whether it's whether it's not wanting to, or fear, or whatever it is, you tuck it back away.
Okay.
Now, because you've done that, I'm going to roll a perception check. And, his group stealth is 4. So it's not great. It's actually really horrible.
Oof.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
You guys remain hidden.
Oh wow. I mean, honestly, they could just think it was collapsing rubble from above them.
Yeah.
Correct. Don't even pay attention to it.
You sure we shouldn't use lightsabers? These guys are pretty kitted.
Can you describe the way they look?
Absolutely. So,
Is it laminate?
Yeah, that's
you
kinda
would
what I'm
assume
wondering.
it's laminate of some kind. They lack the power pack on the on their back plate
Okay.
that the stormtroopers had. They are a lot less soft. They seem to have a huge front breastplate that has wings, flaps that protect their front delts as they move forward.
I see.
They seem very
Almost like a centurion kind of. That's
forward-
awesome.
Yeah, sort of centurion. Yes, it seemed very definitely forward oriented. They have the underlying suit on, so you assume they're probably rated for gravity as well.
Okay.
You can't quite see the front of them, but other than that, I mean, they have one of them has the chest holster on that has extra spare munitions in it. A lot of them have utility belts that have tons of items on it, so spare power packs.
Okay.
I think I would. I
We
just
could hit 'em
look
while
at-
they're not
look at
looking, but-
Roz, or not Roz, Joom. Yeah. Do we attack? Do we just slip past?
We'd have to do it stealthily if we attack them. Need to take out as many as we can before they turn on
Joom,
us.
we are at war. And he kind of just readies his blaster.
Fuck that.
and
I
not-
ignite my
not-
lightsaber. Sorry.
Like, in my mind, they are an imminent threat on hundreds of civilians.
Yeah.
We're at war.
Well, you guys will have 3
Lord of
attacks because it's a surprise round, effectively. However you would like to do so.
We running up on them together?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to
I
sit
got-
back and just pick with the blaster for a little bit, but you guys
Well,
feel
you
free.
guys are close range, so.
Okay, I mean, I
It
can
only
stay
takes
there.
you to
That's
do
not
it
engaged.
close, either way. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I'll run in.
I'll take partial cover and then fire with my blaster.
Hey, whoever wants to go first, feel free.
I'll take
Get it,
last. Yeah.
All right, I'll go first. I will not use the lightsaber first, but I'm gonna enhance my brawl attack.
Ooh, okay. So, then roll your force die.
Right.
Or
With
do
the
you,
pool.
with enhance, do you add it to the check, or do you just?
Yeah, you add it to the pool.
Oh, great. Then rock and roll with
Boom.
it. But it'll be
And-
engaged range. It'll just be the
Two
two
purple?
purples. Yeah.
Cool. And boom. Ooh. Not gonna do it.
Cool. All right. So, what would you like your advantage?
I'll just pass a boost die.
Okay, right. So you spring forward, Nox, trying to put the strength of the force into your blows, and you feel the anger that has sort of crept its way back into your psyche well up just for a second. And you have to force it back down, but as you force it back down, as your first strike is going through, it falls a little bit limp into the plate. And what the? And he immediately what the? He tries to look back over his shoulder and begins to try and spin back around. You guys still can finish your attacks here.
I hate armor.
All right,
As old boy is spinning, I watched Nox kind of like, oof.
Me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I assume you guys are leaving the same side, but yeah.
I want that guy. I will attack him with my lightsaber.
Righty.
And is that 2 purples?
Yep, melee. All right, 2 successes. Well, that would be 11 damage with the lightsaber. So, as
I
the
know.
long ocean blade ignites, two-handed, quick through slice of the first guy turning around, catches him shoulder to shoulder. The through slice gravely injures the one next to him as well. The whole group is beginning to try and react, but it seems that they are falling behind. June.
I will fire with my holdout blaster on the party.
All
Not
right.
our party, their party.
Yeah, yeah, right. So close range is just 1 purple, and it'll be
One perp?
your holdout blast.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
2 advantages. What's my crit rating?
4 for the holdout.
Okay, gotcha.
Also, that's a coordination check.
Why is that?
Oh
He
wait.
clicked it. He emptied.
No,
his
yeah,
dice,
that was
and
my
it
that was
just-
my
Oh,
blaster.
I
Yeah,
see.
it was just classified as a coordination check.
Gotcha. No worries.
Yeah, I did use
Athletic
my dice
coordination.
pool.
But
Sorry about that. I did use my
no,
dice
you're-
pool there.
You're good. That's the right dice pool, anyways, right?
Okay. Yes, it is.
But
I clicked it off the weapon table.
Perfect. With that, as you spray through, the one that was injured on this follow-through strike falls, and a few hits lance into the back plate of one of these soldiers, but launches sort of folds him into the front window a little bit, but it's not enough to drop him. And
What the-
they, of course, will go. And there are only 2 left. We get to work through their minion stuff. They are engaged with you guys, though, so makes it much harder with their range.
With me and Roz, right? June
Correct.
is still in close.
Right. And Nox, you don't have your lightsaber out, so seems
Nope.
to be an easy pick.
Bring it on.
Try out those 19 wound threshold.
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
got?
Ooh, 1 success, 3 threats. Ooh. Okay, so 1 success. So this is going to be 9 damage. So,
3.
yeah, yep, beautiful. After we corrected your soak.
Yeah. 6 soak, man. That's nice.
Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, Nox has been playing on extra hard mode without his perfect stats
True.
the last few weeks. But and with those 3 threats, the one that June you had injured gets caught by stray fire after he gets like pushed through the window and it gets blown back into the room. There's only 1 left. And narratively, unless you guys are going to do something other than kill him, he can be dead. But I'll leave that to you guys. Unless there's anything you want to.
You're up, Nox.
And I will say, now that you guys have seen them, the front of their helmets kind of look like the balled up fist where their front part of the respirator is. They just have a long visor straight across the middle, sort of blank faced otherwise.
Yeah, I think we just take them out. I might try to snatch one of their utility
I was gonna do
belts.
the same thing. Yeah, maybe try and get a comm link from them.
Okay, so we're snatching
One of the
utilities.
bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Doesn't look like they have separate comm links.
Or a grenade. Can I get a grenade if they have one?
Yeah, I'd say one of them. I'd say the guy that had the chest bandolier on has, I'd say, 2 frags.
Okay, I'll take them.
Alrighty.
And I'll have one to Raz. Here, take this. May come in handy.
Do I just like pull the pin?
I think so.
Frags
No,
are
the button.
buttons.
And
Yep.
Even more dangerous. Love it. We've given the youngest member in the party an explosive device.
Got to.
Let's go. All right.
Gotta be.
So we have 3 utility belts. Anything else?
Don't have separate comm links. You mean like it's attached to their helmet or something? Like it's built in somewhere? We can't
You
really
would
take.
assume,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
guess we
Um,
keep it moving. I guess it seems like the crevice is where they're trying to get.
Do they have an insignia on in their armor? That's very clear.
They do, just like the... So, they do. Here, for the Galactic Order, you would assume, have that same, like on the top left breastplate,
Mhm.
have a sort of the classical gear cog background, 6-spoke,
Okay.
with a little what looks like crisscrossed sabers, not lightsabers, but swords through the middle of the column.
And I motion to just call these guys Galactic Troopers because they're not Stormtroopers, but we need to call them something.
I like it.
Love it. I'll write
Cool.
that
They
down.
look like stormtroopers.
I have it written in my notes. So
Hey, then as far as I'm aware, it's canon.
Galactic Trooper. Okay, cool.
They look like stormtroopers.
They do not.
Oh, okay.
But
still,
yeah,
like,
I just
armored.
they're yeah. I need something to call these guys quickly. If that makes sense.
Love it.
Similar style.
They are. I mean, they're fully plastoided up, but
Where else does it look like the ordinary people are taking fire from? Is there fire coming from the path we're intending to take, or?
you guys are now pretty close to the front, and with those 3 threat, it seems you guys are a quick dash, like a full action dash behind the barricade.
Let's hope they don't shoot at us.
Are you gonna keep your lightsaber out while we
I
run?
just disengage my lightsaber.
Okay.
Wait.
Over here.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take the dash.
All right. So we'll swap POVs, if you will. Timjen,
Yes.
as you are laying down covering fire, you hear a bit of commotion forward right, stage right towards you.
Okay.
You see a few flashes of light. You see 3 figures, not armored, dash out of this like side slagged building and are currently running full tilt towards the barricade. It look like civilians.
Okay, so I try calling out. I try calling out to them.
What do you say?
Where in the hell y'all think y'all going? Y'all drop back over here.
You
Tim
are hear
Jin
a
is from
rather-
the deep south.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Appalachia.
You see this.
That's awesome.
You see this figure sort of reach out, like wave you guys into this massive barricade currently set up. I'll put this one into y'all's hand. Go ahead and give me that little group funny coordination check.
Can I use athletics?
You can use
Actually,
my
this would
forgery.
be athletics.
Describe
This would
the
be
nature of this
athletics,
check.
This is the exertion to run through live fire to cover.
Okay.
Can I enhance athletics for that?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Run to the restroom real quick.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Can you have a yellow?
I have a yellow and 2 greens on
Can
athletics.
does the yellow translate? Does it go yellow and 3 greens, or
group?
it goes biggest pool?
So yeah, the yellows translate for group text.
Okay, so you get a yellow and 3 greens.
Okay. Cool. Yellow, 3 greens, force die. Difficulty?
Difficulty here is going to be their combat check. So 2 reds and a purple.
Okay. Cool. Roll them. Oh, man.
Holy shit!
Oh damn.
So, Ox, you already know what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. I have an idea.
I know you. I know you know. I know you know. There are certain times where one dark side pip can do everything you need it to. This is one of those times. Because here we can get an easy 2 successes. Wipe the failure and succeed on the check. Because this is a group check. This isn't just for you.
Yeah.
This is
all.
willing the entire party, the 2 brothers in arms, across the finish line.
I do it.
Yes. Yes. Right. Love that. Good job. I'm a fan. Conflict. Cold.
Yeah.
What a jabronian thing to do.
Knox. 1.
How dare you?
Firstly, fuck off.
All right. Okay. So with that, what would you like your triumph to be?
I don't know. Maybe like essentially a smoke screen for us running. So like they lose a bit of line of sight of us.
Yeah, sure. So as you guys are running across, you summon strength through the force and propel your entire team over onto the other side of this barricade. And as that happens, a absolute lance of orbital fire comes in between you guys, lancing across the battlefield as what is in a quick glance, seems like a T-75 X-Wing, brand spanking new. Just lances the entire ground horizontally and throws up effectively a huge rubble cloud, giving you guys just a bit to safely enter the other side.
Yeah.
And
I guess I shout to this figure like, "Cover us if you can!" as we're running.
And you will. With the cover fire, you guys make it through. You guys are now on the other side of this barricade with this one individual. And, yeah.
Glad to see y'all made it here in one piece.
Glad to be here, but there's work still to do.
Just where in the hell did you boys come from?
Now that is a bit more of a complex question.
You wouldn't believe us if we told you.
We're here to get someone out.
Get somebody out.
Yeah. What was the you had shared with us, Knox, the location, right?
Yeah.
Was it the second level?
Deeper than the Duracrete block, right?
Yeah, it was one of the older levels you guys were familiar with that you had been.
Yeah, near where all the Stromrock stuff happened, right? Further down.
So y'all ain't part of the resistance?
I mean, I'd say
We were here when this started.
We're certainly not with them.
We've just come back. Is there any fighting any deeper, or is it all here?
It is all right now. They are holding back the horde. Yeah.
What is your name?
Name's Tim Jin.
Nimjin. What is the status of the civilians below?
Morale's pretty low. A lot of people down there just trying to get off world and avoid all the fighting.
To evacuate or move further down into the Undercity?
To evacuate,
I see.
or at least with the group I was with.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that's good, but we need to still check on them. How many people are trying to hold the line here?
Rough head count. Probably not even triple digits.
But with the choke point, they can still put up a decent fight.
Correct. They
How
are
big of
pretty
a
well
force is it?
dug in. You guys haven't really seen any of the Corsac stuff, but they seem to be doing well enough as is in their current state. Unless things change drastically for one side or the other, it looks good.
June, do you know how to get to the second level, or?
You know enough to get us there?
So I got a question for y'all.
yeah.
Y'all said y'all here to pick somebody up. Did y'all just get here?
Say about an hour ago?
I know there's no transports heading here, so I take it you guys got y'all's own ship.
We're here to get another one.
Hold on, Jake. Question.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me DM you.
Yeah. Feel free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Roger.
So I take it y'all trying to get out of here as quickly as y'all find these people, I'm assuming?
Yeah. We don't plan on staying here any longer than we need to.
Hell,
You wouldn't happen
Same
to be
here.
you wouldn't be willing to purchase a ship, would you?
I ain't got enough credits for that. But why don't I go ahead and help you, strange folk? If y'all's aim is trying to get off world, then looks like we got the same mission.
And I'm guessing you want to ride?
What I need is help getting through all this riffraff and political rabble. I ain't got no time to be wasting out here, because as you know, time is credits, and I need my credits.
Absolutely. Hey, I like the Timjin. Knox. Nice to meet you.
Kind. And the rest of you gentlemen?
Shots are
Yeah.
flying in everywhere. Just like as you guys, you have to elevate your
Nah, we
voice
moving,
to have
dog.
this conversation. But like,
No, the whole time we're just.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are on the speed walk down the ramp. Okay,
We're moving
gotcha.
now.
Yeah.
Spartans, double time.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you guys swap soundtrack. Lower part of the city. So, as you guys are headed down into the main part of the lock,
Mm-hmm.
a message begins being broadcast onto like every TV, every hollow screen, anything that is in like public and can receive a visual message is receiving it. And it seems to be like a news report of some kind. Okay. Alright, computer was acting weird. Okay. Seems to be a news report of some kind. Or more of a bulletin. And it has like the scrolling little ticker of the Galactic Order emblem up in the top. And it mentions that it's like breaking report. Dangerous individuals are on the loose in Coronet. If you see any of these individuals, report them to your nearest authority figure. These figures will be holding gleaming swords that appear from small hilts and have powers indescribable to the normal being. As the Galactic Order finalizes its hold on Corellia, the ban and bounty for these individuals will be in place. I was going to say become in place. Will be put in place. Bounties per lightsaber run to 10,000 credits, with the beings themselves running 35,000 credits.
Does it show any pictures?
It does show pictures of like lightsabers, like hilts that are turned on. It doesn't have like personal pictures or anything like that. So like flashes, what you would know, or not you necessarily. You probably have never seen anything like this before, Timden. But like these figures have like these huge brown robes on, have these lit lightsabers, and as it's describing like these bounties and things like that, the message begins to like sort of warps and goes fuzzy before it's like hit with a blast of static. Before all of the pictures are replaced with a singular still image of one Daklin Verdos holding back a gout of lightning in front of a walking, like, mystified, horrified crowd of 1,000 refugees in a line behind them. And
What
you hear
the
a
hell?
voice that is sort of familiar, but it is heavily distorted. And it sounds a little bit, to you three, sounds a little bit like Janala Phasar, the minor dictat that you guys have run into, one of Daklin's friends.
On Arcadia, right?
Yes, there, and then talking, you guys have met with her in her office as well, talking about the things that were going on in Samovar. Don't listen to the lies that they're trying to portray here. This man fought for Corellia for years in the political circle and gave his life valiantly defending us against them. These interlopers are allies with these individuals they seek to turn in. If you find them, be wary. Not all are friendly. But the ones like Daklin Verdos may help us yet. We will have a free Corellia. And you will know where to find us. and the message cuts back out. Other than the visual, which stays on screen.
I feel like Timjin could definitely, like, I don't know how perceptive Timjin is.
Give me a perception check real quick, buddy.
Yeah, let me see.
How good
that.
are our poker faces?
It almost worth 50 G's. Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
How many did you say a lightsaber?
10.
In
Holy shit.
Jacob, how do you
Okay, so for one of my things, it has like a. Oh wait, that's a setback, huh? It's a little
Mhm.
black.
Does it
square
have
with
a
minus.
minus? The minus will cancel a setback.
how do you
that you
spiderweb
have on the
things in
roll.
Obsidian?
So if you put a setback on the roll,
It's
it'll
the,
slash it
the
out.
double bracket. So the one next to P, the
Oh,
square
okay,
bracket.
so
You
then it would-
bracket,
so-
type it in to make the note on like whatever the other note is, and then close the bracket, and it should spiderweb.
So it shows a yellow.
So,
and
in my
green
notes?
in that thing. So just
Yeah,
yellow
watch,
and green.
watch. I'll do one with the minus and show you. So planetary space. If I add a setback to my roll,
Uh-huh.
it gives the cross.
yeah, the X.
And that in my dice pool was a setback dice as well as the setback with the minus in it. So if it removes the setback, you roll it with that minus, and it'll cross out the one that you just rolled.
To have it go off though, Will, you have to roll like the actual
Yeah, my
skill.
bad.
So you have to click your name and then go to the skill.
Oh, okay.
And difficulty.
I'm gonna say easy.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. I'll have to look at it.
So one purple.
Not a
I'll show you
purple.
after the session. No.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't think I'm hitting purple, but it's not adding it to the roll.
So you went to your name, clicked your perception.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
click the
Let me
purple?
Let me try this again. Okay. So I clicked my name. It opened up a separate tab.
No, not your name.
No,
You just
on the
highlight
game
your
Yeah.
block.
Click in the middle.
Oh, okay. I see that thing. All right.
Yeah, and that's a setback remover. Yeah.
Okay.
Heavens fine.
Did I do it right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but you should have the X'd out setback as well.
Did he have a setback
I don't
on the
think he
roll?
had a
Yes.
setback.
It'll. Oh, okay.
You actually have 2 setbacks on the roll, but that's okay.
Okay.
Because this is a little bit different. So, anyways, 2 successes is more than enough. A few things start rattling around in your head, Tim.
Okay.
Mhm.
3 mysterious figures. All 3 have these large brown overrobes on. Randomly appear doing something that you have been told is impossible, and are heading in to this refugee camp instead of, running away like anybody else in here would do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
Wait, so did
necessarily
I
see
see
any of
them
these
do any?
laser
Did I
swords
see
or
them do
anything like that.
anything?
Huh?
Yeah, did I see them do anything on the battlefield? Okay. So would I instantly link it that they're probably the dudes they're talking about, or no?
I feel like
That's
the
up to you.
brown robes are a big
It's up to
thing.
me. Yeah.
That is up to you.
My robes are sleeveless though.
That's
Oh, really?
true. Yeah. And hey, you're a rancher. Not everybody that wears lopsided ponchos gun dueler, but a lot of
Yeah.
them are.
Yeah.
I wonder what type of strange powers they were talking about, them fellas.
Yeah, I don't know. We should keep moving though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should keep moving.
Don't want to run into those guys.
Shoot, I wouldn't mind running into those into those folks. How much does it say? 10,000 for each of them little sticks?
I look at Nox and you.
Yeah, that's quite the payout.
Anyway, I
You know,
guess we don't really have
do
time.
the
Huh?
I do the and then kind of gesture my robe to the side. Just gonna lay it on the table.
The madman.
Be cool to have one of those
So
sticks
as June
like this.
clears his throat and like pushes his arm to his hip, there is a sort of boxy versus cylindrical object hanging off of a loop on his belt.
Would I have any reason to care about what happens to Corellia?
I don't know, would you? You care about free will and people being able to do the things that they want to do? That seems like a character
Yeah.
question to me.
Of course I would.
I can't
Fuck
tell
all
you
that
yes or
bullshit.
no.
Okay.
Well,
Do you
I guess
care
it
about the
ain't
plight
nothing
of
we-
this world? I don't know.
Kinda.
Well, I
if I
guess it's
have
not-
to.
I mean, you know,
Well, I guess it's nothing to concern ourselves with right now. We got something to do, right?
Yeah,
Indeed.
getting out of here is probably the priority.
Credits don't do you much good if you're dead.
Which way, Jew?
This way. Push on.
alrighty. Now, the one way in to these sub-levels that you guys remember is completely blown off.
Okay.
From the explosion in the droid factory.
Yep.
So you will have to find another way in.
No cutting or moving our way through it.
Would I
Try, but
maybe?
That was a rather. Go ahead.
Would I possibly know of an alternate route since I've been stuck here for how long did you say? 2 weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say go ahead and combine you two and make a streetwise check with the boost die from Timjin being here.
Okay. Let me see here. The boost die is the blue.
Yeah, I believe. What's your streetwise, Will?
What do you call it? I get 2 greens with my streetwise.
I think
He's
June
probably got
should
higher,
have-
huh?
Yeah, June
Is
should
it a
have the
group?
lead
I have-
here.
All right.
Well, I have 2 greens as well, but minus
I have-
setback. So
I have 3.
so 3 minus a setback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there is
whoever
one.
wants to roll it, it'll be 3 greens and a purple. Average check
I'll roll it. 3 greens, a purple,
and a boost.
no setback, and a boost. Go. Oh my god.
Damn.
Ooh.
What?
Wow. Wowzers.
Wow, that's a lot of advantage.
There's a
Um,
sign.
Holy
So I
shit.
could just count as.
There's writing on the wall.
No, what would you
It's
like
5
your-
5 advantages for 1 success?
Not quite. But what would you like your advantage? That's a huge advantage pool.
Yeah.
That can be something massive.
Hmm.
That can be like, people being here.
People being.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, let's go with that. Sure.
Force Ghost Master.
Who do you want to be here?
Man.
Here we are waiting on somebody.
Pass it up.
Pass it. Yeah.
Money.
There it is.
Said someone could be here. Can it just be
That's
your,
awesome.
your mom?
Not
Could
that
be, but I'd
yes.
rather have pass it.
So as you
I'd
guys
rather
are
pass it here.
searching for an entrance, you guys are ran up on by Roz's uncle. One Passida. He just kind of like shoulder bumps into you, Roz, like he didn't see you.
Hey. Oh.
And
Hey.
has the wide noddling grin, like he did it on purpose.
Give him a hug.
Hey, kids.
You got here a little late.
Well, believe it or not, whenever there's a full pitched orbital battle going on, really gives the old nav comp hell. Be lucky I
Right.
showed up at all. I'm surprised you guys are here. Who's
A little-
who's your friend? Also, Timjin, you see another figure show up wearing another large brown over.
A third model as well.
And he's another Nautilin. So there's now 3 Nautilins. And who's your friend with the? Hey, is that a DC 15?
It's my grandpappy's.
I see.
My.
Oh,
Yeah,
pass it up. Offers his hand out to you.
Timjin.
Imogen, nice, well met. Well met.
Nice
Wow.
name, kid.
So y'all starting some sort of band or something? 3 Nautilins and a Debronian. It'd make for a good show, I think.
Yes, we are. He's my nephew here is one hell of a clue horn player. I mean, you'll have to hear him one day. I mean, whew. But
I'll bet.
so are you?
He's helping us find June's mom and sister.
Oh, great. And you just decided to do that of your own accord?
Well, it seems
got
like
on,
nobody.
we got on world and plans changed.
I first thought it was talking to me. I'm tripping.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
Well, they seem like the only ones trying to do anything besides fighting around here. I'm trying to get the criff off this rock before things get nasty.
Getting the criff off this rock. I agree. You Now I assume
Oh, I see.
we'll need to talk later. Obviously, I know there's a lot going on.
Yeah, we need to tell you some stuff, but
I
later.
have a feeling
I lean
already
into.
know. Yeah.
Excuse us. And I just like shoulder.
Wait, what? I thought we was going in for a game plan.
No, no, it. 1 second.
Anyways, I know you kids are probably going through a lot. And by the messages, I can only assume. Sorry. But we have to keep moving.
Yeah.
Don't let that
What-
affect your decisions for now. Stay strong.
I think I have a good idea where June's mom and sister is, but we don't really know how to get there.
Oh, great. I saw you guys floundering around. I actually just cut a hole in the basement floor of one of these shops. We should be able
Oh.
to drop right in. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Well, ain't that awful convenient?
Oh, right. There was this hole. I don't know who cut it. In the floor of this basement shop. It's
you
an
cut that
incredible
thing?
marvel cut straight through. 16 inches of Durasteel. I've never seen anything like it before.
Must be some
but
kind of
yeah,
big
we should be able to
arc
just
welder.
hop right through it.
Might be them varmints they were talking about.
Must be, I guess. I believe the Durasteel rats. I believe I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yes, they're quite
Gotta be.
ravenous.
yeah,
Oof.
that's it.
The Durasteel rats.
You are wise. You are rather wise, Timjin. They have found a good one to keep around. Anyways, let's go. So we get a nice screen wipe to you guys shoo, 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 jumping into this hole, obviously cut with a lightsaber through the floor of this building. And you guys
I
get a
try
nice-
to inspect that hole.
Give me a knowledge. Actually, give me a lore check. That
lore
would be a
check.
good one. And this will be a daunting check. So this will be 4 purples.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I never seen no cuts like this. You
So-
said this was a Durasteel rat.
So, Timjin, as people are
okay,
like
sorry.
going through, no, you're good. As people are like jumping through, and you're looking at it, you remember your grandfather talking about the Clone Wars a little bit, and how the soldiers that used the rifle that he had were led by these incredible mystical warriors that carried these swords that could cut through anything. He even mentioned one time where he had seen with his own eyes one of these warriors cut through a security bulkhead like it was butter.
What the heck?
And you didn't believe it, had no reason to, or maybe you did.
Mhm.
But it seems ever present in your mind as you're looking at this specific entrance.
Okay. I keep that in mind.
I can't believe you just clutched up that roll. That's nuts.
I can't believe it either. I love it
That's,
though. Hold on.
that's nuts.
I need
but-
to write that down. Alright.
But yeah, anyways, you guys progress down the hole, get the nice screen wipe down to the lower levels, and you're actually back into the same block where you guys finally had to catch a breather after the battle with Stromrock and sort of discussed the Force for the first time. So, with that in mind, there's much less people down here. Knox, you seem to think that you guys are in the right spot. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you go and seek out the other Zaduls?
I mean, I think I'm good. Nothing comes to mind.
I want to reach out to the Force,
Okay.
knowing that I'm probably about to go through a very stressful encounter, no matter what happens. Just want to calm my mind, or attempt to at least.
Okay. Give me a discipline check with your Force die, and how?
I suppose steal my mind.
Yeah. And for the difficulty,
Okay.
what sort of condition do you think Joom is in, morale wise, spiritually wise?
I wouldn't say he's terribly bad off.
Is there anything
But,
in particular weighing heavy on you?
Just the entire potential for this thing to go south. I think losing potentially more people here. But he's more trying to just get ahead of it. I guess that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and it'll be an average check, I'll say. And I'll toss a setback in for the funsies.
Ooh.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oof.
But hey, this is also one of those times. Because
I don't know if that
things are
applies.
charged right now. Hey, pushing everything away can be rather effective for, toughing out the morale.
I suppose it could be.
Like a horseback to the barn, if you will.
I'll take it.
Hey, Joom, you will have a boost dice for any planning checks or anything
Okay.
of that sort.
Gotcha.
Rest of time on specifically here.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I would say you have a brief flash of that spite for the hand and for Crag flare up as you know you're getting closer to what has caused you so much grief
Mm-hmm.
with having to do this work to keep your family safe and things. As the meeting with your family grows closer, it kind of creeps back up a little bit, but you're able to bottle that up, shove that back down. You have a mission to do. You have an objective to complete, and you're going to get it done.
Cool.
All right, Joe. Go ahead and give me a group perception check. We have a succeeded seek check under our belt already, so it's going to be an easy check.
I have 3 greens. Anybody got better?
Perception, I got a yellow and 2 greens.
I don't think I'm
I
much
feel like I have
better.
a lot of fucking yellows.
I just got a yellow and a green.
Cool. One
Alright, so
yellow,
one yellow
2
and 2
greens.
greens.
Yeah, 2 grains. So.
And an average.
And easy.
Or, yeah, an easy
Average.
check.
Average. Or easy. Nice.
Hey,
Alright, what would you
so
like
we
your
like to see.
advantages to be?
I mean, just expedience, I guess. Like cutting some time off.
Sure. So you have 2 advantages. You get the extra speed boost from the extra success as well. So in just about 15 minutes, you guys are able to narrow it down. And eventually, as you guys go into one of the sort of holding rooms, the temporary residence setup, searching through, June, your sister sees you
Mhm.
before they see you, and Ciela yells out "June" and like sprints across the room and like full on assaults you, full body tackle. And she
pick her
was
up.
16, you said, or how old was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's still much smaller than you, and it's easily the old one arm.
Mhm.
Doesn't take much effort to
The
keep her
side, yeah.
aloft at all. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
People have the little, obviously draw some eyes to you. Your mom, Anura, is not far behind. They are both very overcome with emotions. They're very teary, very wobbly voiced. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. I was so worried about you. I can't believe you've come all the way back in. We've heard horrible things from the top side.
It's not good up there. Just glad we're all here now. But we need to be going soon. We're going to take you away from Corellia. If we can get off of here.
Oh, but where? June?
My friend Raz here. Well, Gliansel. Our home
Hey.
world. I imagine it's been some time since you've been there.
Since I was a girl.
As you can see, our counterpart gestured to Pasida and Raz.
As a
They have family on Glee, and it's far from here and safe. So I feel it's time for you to go there. Just until things pass over, and then we'll make it back.
Were you able to go by the house?
No time. May not be a house left, honestly.
I wasn't able to grab any of your father's things. I
That's
just
okay.
had to grab Ciel and run. Oh no. Well, I've fought you enough. I don't want to leave, but I know I have to.
There's nothing here anymore. Memories, perhaps, but that's all.
She kind of leans in pretty close to you. I've heard some of the rougher types talking. Some of them are saying that the hand had something to do with this.
The hand? No. One twisted man.
Would I know who the hand is?
Give me a knowledge underworld check. And this one is gonna be this will be a hard check with a setback, because you are not from Corellia and they're a pretty localized one.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the hand does not ring any bells.
Alright.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, go
Be
ahead.
right back.
If you're going to do that, I'm going to grab a water. Be
Sure,
right back.
sure, sure. Yeah, we can break real quick. It
Yeah,
is
we do.
8:30. If we want to take a quick break, we absolutely can. Good. Ready?
Mhm.
Okay. And edit marker. Great. My shining forehead will blind me as I'm editing this.
Hey, there you
later
go.
this week.
And you're on.
How do you find the time?
I'm goaded.
You gotta
I'm
make time.
different. I
I
do
noticed.
nothing that I don't want to do, and it's simple. Simple.
Hey, there you go.
Amen.
I will suffer greatly for the love I have for tabletop gaming. It's simple.
This is the way.
This is the
It's
way.
so much fun.
I
Dude.
can't sacrifice sleep anymore, so I sacrifice other things, like eating more than one meal a day, and
Oh my
doing.
But it takes like 5 minutes.
and
I speed
Huh?
eat lunch every day, dog.
I will be editing this video for, let's see, by the time we wrap, it'll be about 3.5 hours. I will be editing it at half speed, or at not double, but 1.5. So I'll be editing it about 2 hours, probably, for how long it takes to
I
stop
heard that.
and everything. Also, Will, if you haven't watched all of our videos, feel free to do
I
that
have
while
not.
you're binging RuneScape at home.
I haven't been playing any RuneScape, brother.
However, you're binging whatever you're doing these days. Your other Switch games.
Yeah, this young baby right here.
So,
All you're doing degenerate.
yes.
Oh no, I'm done with the degenerate shit for right now.
Sad. I hate to hear
As
that.
we have gathered the Zadul family, what is our plan now?
Bold of you to
Pass it,
presume we
did
have
you-
one.
Did you bring a ship?
Did I bring a ship? Of course.
Where are you parked at?
Because we still have to get the Justicar.
Yeah, and that's in
Ooh,
Coronet.
Ooh, great. Well, checks a little chrono on his wrist. Actually, his chrono is part of his saber. He checks the hilt of his saber. Well, I mean, I could make a call. It's not really parked. The bucket takes a while to get going off the ground.
Not the bucket.
The bucket. You named your ship after a bucket?
I didn't name my ship anything. And it's not my ship.
Huh.
Hmm.
That's still just kind of a weird name for a ship. But anyways.
And if you care, it's the Rusty Bucket, actually.
Oh my good.
Huh.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Well, that's better than a normal bucket.
Maybe.
So y'all need a ticket off world to get to y'all's main ship? How the heck did y'all get here?
We have a ship on world, but
So yeah. The Justicar's in Coronet. That shuttle we took here is a bit closer, although the landing was a bit rough. It should still fly, Roz, you think?
That'll fly.
Good.
Just getting out is going to be a little rougher.
Well, if y'all need a ticket off world, if y'all can get me to it, I got us a ride.
You have a ship too?
It's not necessarily mine, but I do have the keys.
All right. Well, if it makes any difference to you or to you guys, I think me and the two ladies can look like a nice refugee family, and we can make it back to the bucket and meet you guys on Glee. Or
I like that.
I mean, I'll take them to Glee regardless, and then if you guys have stuff to do, that's fine. I know we definitely need to have a talk.
Yeah.
So
We should do it on Glee. I think I have a place we can go.
we can do that then.
Just bring them to my parents' house.
Oh,
They'll understand.
Oh yeah.
Look, I know you and Mom, but you don't have to talk to her. Just make her call me.
Roz, you owe me one.
Yeah.
Especially if you want me talking to my sister. Anyways, you three, hand on the shoulders, be safe, and may the force be with you. Ladies?
Oh,
come on.
so I can just go jump off a bridge then, huh?
Oh, right, Timson. Ha ha! Good luck. Are you in?
Thanks.
Good luck.
Luck.
Don't need it.
Good man. Good man. There's no real luck in the galaxy, anyways. Fly safe.
You too.
And don't let the turbo laser hit you in the butt on the way out. He corrals the ladies and heads off.
Y'all got strange compatriots.
My uncle's a good guy.
Yeah.
Might be a little odd, but he gets it done. We really need to get out of here now. I don't know what the front door looks like.
Yeah. So, Timjin, your ship, how big is it? The Justicar's kind of big, right? It can fit like a
Just because of freighter.
smaller ship. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a
doesn't
cockpit,
quite have
little
room
cargo
for
bay.
another starfighter. But yeah, Timjin, the DS-15 is a starfighter.
Mhm. Yeah, it's got like a cockpit, like 2-seater, and like a small storage area.
Yeah, you
essentially.
guys would be able to fit all four of you in it uncomfortably.
How big is your ship? Relay. Then do we know that we can fit the starfighter?
You know that you can't.
It's big enough. It's
Yeah.
big enough just for us.
I mean, we could fly separately, I guess.
Where's your ship at?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get that information real quick.
It's in the Coronet spaceport.
All right. Right nearby.
Fly out together.
Y'all did say that y'all took a massive hit on the way in. It's probably best that we just take my ship to the what's this y'all keep on saying, the Judicator?
Just a car.
Judicar?
Justicar.
Justicar. Oh, that thing. Yeah.
It's on planet. In the same port.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just need you to follow us out.
shit! If y'all can clear away,
Oh yeah. The Justicar will make it.
shoot. Well, let's get moving, boys.
All right. It's a bit of a walk to Coronet, I think.
Do we want to try and recover this ship? We were able to hide it.
Yeah.
Or yeah, the shuttle.
No reason not to.
Y'all want to try flying back into that to all that rabble back up there?
The port was clear. The landing seems to be just here. The battle, at least.
Oh, okay.
At least from what we saw.
Sounds
If
like
not,
fun.
we'll walk the rest of the way.
Well, I hope y'all are confident in y'all's flying abilities, boys. Because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be flying right into a hornet's nest.
I think Roz can get us through it.
All right, well, let's get moving.
We want to go out the same way we came, or you guys know anything better?
I don't know, Jake. Do I know anything better?
You have not been down this far yet.
Womp womp. Okay, yeah.
Back the way we came.
However, as you guys are gathering up, heading your way back up front, or back towards the Dirt Creek block, a voice rings out. I'm not too far behind you guys. Just about, I don't know, 30 feet? That's a little close. 50 feet. Zadol!
Around?
There is.
Ju-
Huh?
I was gonna say, Jum, you gonna say nothing?
He's frightened.
Nah, I just turn around. I don't need to say nothing.
As you turn around, there is a soul, dark blue skinned Duros, with a blaster drawn in a very shaky hand, currently pointed at you.
Ah. I know who this is. Drop the weapon.
Crew?
Much younger than Crew.
Okay.
His nephew.
Yeah.
And why should I?
It's a game.
Hell, as far as I know, everything that's happened so far might as well be your fault.
You know that's not true.
Do I?
You do. You may want it to be, but you know. I did not cause this.
Everything's just up to chance.
Not even in
You
the
get
slightest.
tied into our life. You, part of the hand, say you're coming to help things out, and then everything just goes straight to hell in a handbasket.
What happened?
Look around you.
I see. This was not my doing. Your uncle? Not my doing. Before we came along, he was gone. We found him, liberated him. And the actions of one man have caused all this.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm looking at him. But if it's not you, who could it be?
Perhaps my boss. Perhaps
Oh,
the man
and-
on the screen you've seen multiple times. Telling you how the galaxy is going to go.
Right, and so
Uh,
your boss is still alive after 5 of your hideouts get obliterated from orbit?
I have no idea. I do know. The name, the face, it doesn't matter. All of these tribulations you see around you were brought upon by one man, one entity, one who seeks power, one who seeks to impose his will upon those who seek nothing but peace. And if you tire of such men like I have, you'll point your blaster elsewhere. I want to roll some sort of check with that.
Okay.
Sounds like coercion to me.
Oh, I don't know.
Persuasion, I don't know.
I think,
no.
yeah.
June's got it.
Persuasion.
Is that a negotiation check, you think?
Yeah, I think it
Right,
is.
versus charm, I think. Yeah.
I'm a big nobody's fool, though. So let me
That's
see.
for
I
incoming checks.
Oh, okay. Incoming. I see. Hold up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm also congenial, so I can suffer any number of. I can suffer a number of strain to downgrade the difficulty of charm or negotiation check
Oh, okay. That
Nice.
will be useful.
by an equal number of my ranks in congenial. Let me see how many I have.
Should have.
think I
you
only
just
have the one.
in congenial, yeah.
Yes.
So that's good. Downgrade, not or decrease or downgrade.
To downgrade the difficulty.
Downgrade. Okay, so that takes a red dice away, which there is one of.
A destiny
So-
pointed as well.
This will be just a hard check then, so no reds. It'll be 3 purples.
Mm-hmm.
Has a lot of emotion pin up here, so I'm gonna toss a setback on top. For,
I can remove 1 setback.
and yeah.
Well, let's see. This is the best roll anyone can ask for. So there we go.
3 successes,
Nice.
2 threats. And the already shaky hand holding this rusted out blaster just falls
Well,
away
Bender.
completely. And shoulders heave just multiple times, and an obvious sob. I just thought you were gonna protect us.
So did I.
I'm not strong enough. I can't do anything like this.
Alone, you are right. No, you cannot. But together, with all the people under here, in this city, something can be. It may not be today or tomorrow, but given time, change will occur.
And what am I supposed to do with my siblings?
Raise
They're too
them,
young to
bro.
leave. They can't. We just have to stay here, hide out.
This city was once populated. Who's to say it will not be again? Do what you can with what you have. Make friends with the people around you. Bro, remember, never forget what they've done to you. And never forget why you keep fighting.
Let me note that real quick.
That was good.
Ooh, that's hot stuff. How are we gonna find a hero like they were showing on the screens?
What do you need a hero for?
To fight, to defend us.
It doesn't take a hero to defend yourselves. It takes dedication, courage, and trust. You must trust the people around you. Remember the times that were good before the sky came falling down. Let that fill your hearts in the hard times to come. You're safe down here. And if they come down, go deeper. Hundreds and hundreds of stories lie below us. I imagine, should you search enough, you'll find what you need to survive. And when the time comes, when the enemy is complacent and weak, strike.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've been looking for you for so long already.
Okay. But no. When you set out on a path of vengeance, you'll need to dig 2 graves.
Now you're starting to sound like Declan.
Unfortunately, he's rubbed off on me. So fight, not for revenge. Fight to protect what you love, who you love, and the home that you love.
Okay. Is Declan the name of that man?
The hero? Yes. But there are more like him. More than the enemy would care to admit. You don't need heroes, but there are some out there still.
Well, good
Hold
luck.
up. Hold up. Time
Yeah.
out. Time out. Time out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I got to give this little kid a little memento. I know I've got something.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a little, I don't know, like a little screwdriver in my pocket, like a little wedge, kind of just like chip off a little Old Republic insignia off my lightsaber that I would have put on when I was at the bench.
Okay. So the Starbird. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for flavor, we'll say there's some sort of like minor force nexus on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He'll give him a little bit. He'll feel a little something. And when times get too dark, when everything just seems too big, you hold this, and you think, and you hope. Think of those heroes out there, and know, so long as you don't give in to the path of evil, you could become one. Place it in his little hand. Never allow yourself to become like the enemy.
He nods and is pretty much all he can do.
Yeah, pat him on the back. Now go be with family.
Sort of half jogs off. Didn't have to kill a kid today. Let's go.
We love that.
I just picked up the parry trait too. What has just been?
Let's go. Keep the kids alive. Let's go, dude.
Well, Shakespeare, I have to say I've seen about enough theatrics for one day. Let's get
Epic,
Shakespeare.
tear-jerking monologue.
All right. Love it.
You're right. Let's go.
That was still very impressive, though, Jum.
It was. I liked that.
I think Declan would be proud. I think he is proud. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah, before I cry.
Yeah, right.
The fate.
What's that?
Swirl.
What are you
Is
rolling
that-
for, GM?
Don't worry about anything.
I would. Please tell me I just inspired the next Luke Skywalker. God, please. I'm begging you. I needed those triumphs to come through. Oh my! Can you imagine?
Yeah, those were nuts, actually.
50-year-old us being saved by.
Alrighty.
So
Yeah, it
back-
wasn't it wasn't descriptive. It was just
Okay.
these figures.
Gotcha.
The interrupted broadcast did say.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Also, that's a nuts roll to roll the 12 on, by the way.
Who rolled that? Was that you?
That was me for the fate swirling. Obviously, like I said,
Nice.
like I typed in the box.
Oh yeah, I understand.
How would you say?
perfectly what that means.
Man,
The fates
I wish we could get,
swirl.
like, a call in on Chris or something. That'd be awesome.
All right.
Soon.
So, I say we can slice back up to the bridge where it has quieted down quite a bit. It seems that the Corsac forces have managed to hold off the assault. However, the first floor of the Dirt Creek block, it has been transformed into a like a large majority of it by the ramp has been transformed into a field hospital. There are a lot of injuries and casualties that are currently laid out. But other than that, you don't hear any sounds of imminent small arms fire from above.
That's good.
Put my hood up.
Right, heading back to the shuttle, right, and then spaceport.
Yeah.
Righty.
I'll keep a lookout.
I think this is deserving of a roll.
Everything's deserving of a roll.
Everything's deserving of a roll.
It's too bad it's virtual dice.
I know. Too bad you guys can't hear them
Yeah.
click clack behind the screen.
Big,
But that's
I missed that.
exactly.
That is okay. So as you guys pick your way back towards the building where you guys landed the shuttle, there are obvious signs of a battle. It seemed that it had sprawled out this way, probably in the retreat. There are plenty of corpses that lay on the ground. A few of the gun embankments of the Corsac have been destroyed, and bodies from both sides. However, as you get closer to the shuttle, inside the bay itself, or the building floor itself that you landed in, there are a few bodies in here that were probably just in here in search of cover that eventually fell. But other than that, the shuttle is in the same condition that you left it in, which is okay.
Pretty good.
Oh wait, this is what I needed. Needed this other roll. Alrighty.
Intriguing.
So, after you guys had spent some time underground, upon looking back up and getting closer and checking the status of the battle above in orbit, it seems that the firepower of the Galactic Order destroyers are proving to be too much for the other ragtag fleet. There are about 4 or 5 frigates that are in the process of being scuttled, and it looks like all 5 or all 6 of the Order destroyers are still in working order. The battle is raging on, but it is to the point where they are looking for an out. And air superiority will probably be gained by the Order in the next half hour.
Oh, we gotta move.
Which means you guys need to move.
All right, to the ship port. I walk in.
Alrighty. You guys hop in the shuttle.
Can I full throttle?
Yes, you absolutely can. Give me a piloting check.
Hell yeah.
Are you what?
Try
Are
it.
Let
you
me, let
supreme?
me look up my full.
Did you get supreme or no?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Jake,
Yeah.
can I assist in the check?
In the piloting,
Yeah.
yeah, you can co-pilot for the boost check. Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's a 3 purple die piloting check to increase vehicle's top speed by 1 for a number of rounds equal to cunning. I think my cunning's 3. I also have improved, so I will suffer 1 strain to make it 2 purple dice, and then supreme to increase by 2 instead of 1.
Sweet. So
And
the
it's
speed of
2.
the shuttle is 3, standard.
And it's just the 2 purple check because I suffered the strain,
Yeah.
or is there anything else? Alright.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
So yeah, you're able to full throttle, which means your speed goes to 4, right?
Supreme. Plus 2.
Oh, so it goes to.
Oh, so 5.
Ooh, wait, how much strain
Holy
does
shit.
it take to do that? Or like
1.
ship strain?
So
I think it's all personal.
I have no idea. So I can read you what I have. This is direct
That's
copy from the
okay.
tree.
Not a big deal.
Got you.
Because the ship groans after it goes much faster than it was ever intended to go, especially in orbit. Or in atmosphere.
Atmosphere, yeah.
So, with that, and 3 advantages, I assume you want to make it time as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you can make it to the spaceport in about 10 minutes. And be like
Awesome.
landed on foot in about 10 minutes.
That's
Get it in.
fast as hell.
Yeah.
I'm walking it.
I'm walking it. Yeah. Okay. So, Coronet Spaceport is in rough shape.
Oh yeah.
You guys walking in or?
Are we landing outside of the spaceport or in the spaceport?
It would be okay. Good question. It would be very difficult to land inside one of the hangars because the main access way is heavily obscured, smoking. You can't really see what's going on in there. Very difficult to land in an actual hangar bay versus like outside on the front lawn.
Yeah, let's walk it out.
What's up?
Are we leaving the shuttle?
Oh,
I think so.
Who is all with us?
You 3.
It's us 4.
Okay.
Yeah, you
4.
4.
We
And
keep
there's a-
forgetting about
Yeah,
me.
Well, he
Can't
said
be
who's
one.
all with us, and then there's 3
Oh, yeah,
other
yeah,
ones. Anyways.
True.
so he has a ship. We have this ship, and then there's another ship. Unless one of you guys want to pilot this one.
I
We'll
have
leave
no
good friends.
want
The shuttle
to
has
pilot.
no offensive capabilities.
Naturally.
We're only holding on to it to sell it, and we can't fit it in the Justicar.
Which, with the way the battle's been going, I think we just cut that loss.
Grab all the copper wire.
Yeah, see if there's anything worthwhile on this thing.
You guys have already
Take the
rummaged
rims
through
off.
it. There's not really a whole lot
Yeah,
in
nothing.
troop transport, but
Yep.
June, if you want to make a computer's check for me, see if you can get anything from the data.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
Feel free.
Computer. Oh, what's the difficulty?
It's gonna be 2 reds and a purple.
Destiny.
Damn, y'all used the crap out of them things.
Got to.
Got to. Please do. Gotta
Destiny, 2 reds, purple. There's no way I forgot that shit again. Come on. I have 2 yellows, 2 greens on computers. I need a 3rd yellow. Thank you. 2 reds, 2 purples. Is that right?
No, just 1 purple.
There's 1 purple. Computers. Hmm.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. 1 failure, 3 advantages, 1 triumph. Okay. So I will say you won't be able to pull anything from the data bank, but with the triumph and 3 advantages, there's 2 separate bits of information you could glean, learn, but you won't necessarily have proof of.
Okay.
What would you like them to be? Because once again, this is a imminent fist transport that you guys stole.
All right. I'm assuming there's probably a flagship vessel.
This would have had to launch from somewhere. Yes.
I want to know where the flagship vessel in the fleet is.
Okay. So the flagship. Second. I have this written down. Ha ha ha.
I do think Knox pulls Timjin aside at some point. Probably during that ride.
Oh yeah, hey,
So-
feel free. Go ahead while I look this up.
Yeah, Timjin. So, no doubt you overheard, a few things which just happened. I understand there's a bounty for these sabers and the individuals. And don't get me wrong, credits make the galaxy go around. But
They do.
But wouldn't you agree that some things are more important than credits?
Well, of course, there's some things that are more important than credits.
Okay.
Shield
Like
safety.
family.
Okay. Good. So you're not planning to sell us out at some point or anything, right? Because that would be bad for you.
Sell y'all out.
Yeah.
Now, what would I sell y'all out for?
I just know it's a lot of money that this galactic order is offering. And I don't want to see you make a mistake.
So you're admitting you are them fellers that this galactic order folks are speaking about? Is that what I'm picking up?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, Joom showed you his saber, at least off.
No, he didn't.
He flashed.
Yeah,
He flashed the hill tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, he flashed. Oh, I thought he was trying to cover it.
No.
No. I did a little.
He
sweep
opened
there.
up his robe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what your plans are after you get off this planet. You seem like a good shot. That's a nice rifle you got there. You ever do bounty work?
Of course I do. Easiest way to make a living with the particular skill set I've acquired.
I like the sound of that. You ever been to Nar Shaddaa?
Jake, have ever been to Nar Shaddaa?
Don't ask me.
Of course I've been to Narshada.
All right.
I am Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, exactly.
It's where I'm able to get my.
And I kind of open up my bag, and you see a hanging little dusty looking bottle.
It's where I acquire my good stuff.
I kind of close it back.
Well, all right.
But what about Narshada?
Oh well, that's where I'm from. I'm also looking. I was looking to get into bounty hunting. Roz here. He got himself a license.
Oh, does he now? Let me see that thing.
This is on the way to the
Yeah, on the way over.
Probably
Yeah.
so. So he's like,
Sure. I put my badge off and
One hand on the yoke, one hand on the wallet.
This thing is almost double speed.
I eye that thing down and what all information does
You
it have
bend the
on it?
shit out of his license like I always do to all of your characters in game. It's real. Yeah, it's a real
Okay,
license.
cool.
It says Raz Narobu on it. Matching height, weight, skin color, eye color. It has the
And-
little has
Member
a
of the
little,
guild.
Yeah, it has a little seal on it, and
Mhm.
this license has been issued by a decree of the Hunt Lord Boba Fett.
Oh,
It says that on yours too.
shut up. I know that. I
Just
know
saying.
that.
Just saying.
But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for work after all this Corellia business, I mean, I think we wouldn't mind having you around.
What kind of work y'all talking about? Y'all take on bounties? Is that why these
God, what are they called?
Galactic Order folks are after y'all?
We're not entirely
quite.
sure, but yeah, not quite. But
Well,
we
like
do.
right now, we're supposed to be dropping something off.
Oh yeah, that's true. We did have that smoggling job, didn't we? Is that still in the
Where was it
cargo
supposed to
bay?
go?
Just push it
Yeah,
out of the
there are
back there.
currently 2 massive crates sitting in your cargo hold.
Ah, criff.
Didn't he say you're supposed to drop it off to the
Wherever.
the Dictat Circle district? I'm pretty sure.
I thought he just said, drop that bitch off.
Nah, he said like downtown. Like we're around where we need to drop it. He didn't give us any specific details.
So he didn't give us coordinates for like a drop off.
There is a beacon
Okay.
that you can turn on wherever you drop it at.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So Knox was it?
Yeah.
Also, what was I about to say?
It was.
We should just drop it outside the spaceport, right? Just easy. Just like
We
kinda
could leave it
easy.
with the ship, or just, push it out of the back and park the ship a little further.
I like that.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
like
there's
that
one thing
fucking Ace Ventura thing.
Well, there's one thing I want to know, Knox.
Hmm.
You said that y'all can offer me work and y'all don't want me to turn in the hefty bounty that's on y'all's heads. What y'all's in game? What are y'all up to? You see that there's things that are more important than credits. What are these more important things we talk about? There's so many people after y'all in this. What was it? The strange Daclin fella y'all keep talking about. It's making me think y'all are up to something a little bit bigger than just some run of the mill no good type of stuff.
I mean, I can't speak for either of them, but I feel like we're just trying to make our way, and not, at least in my case, do the evils that have been done to me, right? To be better. Declan said that a few times. And as for clear goals, I don't think I have any besides going back to Nar Shaddaa for personal reasons. But, I mean, credits are always good.
Shoot. Well, staying around you fellers means that I'll be able to pick up some jobs with some lofty credits. That's all good by me.
Meanwhile, June, you're able to pull out the flagship of the Imminent Fist that
Okay.
this shuttle came from, the name of
Okay.
which is the Opulence.
Of course. What else?
You also
And
with
where is
the
it about?
3 advantages. So it was in orbit above Corellia. It was one of the ones that started the bombardment.
Okay. Okay.
Also, in case you guys haven't noticed, since the Order showed up and the other unnamed force showed up, there haven't been any real orbital bombardments, like air-to-ground attacks.
Well,
With that
that's
in
good.
mind, with the 3 advantages, you are able to see on like the timestamps of it still being connected to the system that the Opulence and the other 2 Star Destroyers that were in orbit exited the system almost immediately before the Galactic Order Armada arrived.
I see. Something to think about there. Okay. And I suppose I didn't get to see where they landed.
No, not their exit. Just their
Okay.
just that they left.
Okay.
If
Fair enough.
you would like to try, and
I
and
do love
angulate
to
their
try.
jump, it is going to be. You can do that. However, you don't have an astromech in here. It'll be a pretty insane check. But if you want to give it a shot, you can.
Computers?
Astrogation.
I'm pretty good at astrogation as well. I'll give it a shot.
It's going to be 5 purples. And no astromech, so 2 setbacks.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oof.
Not too bad.
That was close, honestly.
Yeah, not too bad.
You lose track a few times trying to do the mental calculations just squared up. And without seeing any other vectors, other than the one thing that they couldn't have left the same vector that the order was coming in on, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Fair
other
enough.
than that, you guys are able to land. You guys just want to tag the beacon on and dropped in the shuttle and try to
Yeah,
get to the support?
I might lay a little bit of rubble on top just to try to camouflage it.
Sounds good. Very well. And you guys are good at your jobs, man. Follow them to a T. We get a nice wipe after that to inside the spaceport. First things first, you would come up to your hangar bay, Timjan,
Hell yeah.
which is coincidentally right next to the one that the Justicar's in. So, obviously
not-
the
it's
emergency
not on a-
the emergency overrides are on, and all the doors are locked shut. So you will have to. Yes, what's up, Rob?
I spaced out. Did we handle the packages in the
Yes,
back? Okay.
We ejector seated them.
we tagged the beacon, put some rubble over the top of them, called it good.
Oh, good.
Got to.
Job done.
Solid payday incoming.
Job done.
All right. Well, I think we know what to do, right? To get through these doors. I just slowly pull out my arc welder looking thing, walk up to the door, ignite it, and do a quick fucking circle. Oh, actually, no. I think Nox does 2 triangular slashes to break the bottom triangle
Okay.
of the door, right?
Yeah. And no combat check required. You guys have time. And after you break the integrity of the door, the emergency overrides, unlock it, shoot it open. And inside of Timjan's hangar, there is a DS-15 starfighter currently buried under a mountain of rubble.
Bro, you serious?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Landing gear is...
Sorry, Timjan.
What tarnation? No!
Shot. Seems that your hangar glass has been broken out by a support pillar that landed right into the top of it. Your quad turret underneath it has been broken and hung astray underneath. It's in poor sorts.
We didn't even finish paying that thing off yet.
I just kind of throw what do you call it? My fucking gloves down on the ground and start fucking stomping and shit.
But wait a minute. The whiskey!
And I kind of run over and I start peeling back some of the rocks because I did have a crate of what do you call it? My favorite whiskey in there. Can I get to it? Is it
The
safe?
door is bent in. You're gonna have to. It'll require a miracle to be able to cut it open and get in.
How sad.
Timjan, you need some help?
I need more than help. I need a goddamn miracle, son.
All right.
Wish I had a miracles, unfortunately, Timjan.
Oh, well, step back. Just a couple feet, please. And it's bright violet purple saber. Just fucking.
able to cut a hole in the side of your ship. It pains you, Timjin, to see that your space worthiness just fly right out the window. Even though it's even like it was not really questionable to begin with, but now that it's absolute, it just hurts a little bit more.
That's
But
funny.
right there, tipped over, but still intact, just a few bottles rolled out and broken, just 2 broken.
Oh God, thank God.
The case of 23 now. Bottles of Corellian Wyron's Reserve are right there in the hold.
I kind of just rummage over to the box and I'm
Oh, yes. Dad is back. Dad, I won't let you go nowhere, I swear.
I kind of start trying to drag it out.
Easy enough.
You really
Alright,
like your
sweet.
whiskey, don't you?
It ain't a problem until I run out.
Awesome.
All right, that checks out.
All right. I assume same thing for the next door. Into the
Yep.
Justicar's hangar.
Yep.
Let's see the damage.
Alrighty.
Can we just honestly? Can we just destiny point before we open the door?
Love that. Hey, love that. Hey, fine by me.
That's awesome.
Fine by me. So the door opens. And while there is some rubble and other things leaned up and on top of the Justicar, it seems in no worse shape. It probably will need to remove some of the things lying on top of it to be safe, but seems space worthy.
Didn't you say this thing was right next to my Starfighter?
In the different hangar.
Next
The next room.
hangar.
Okay, I was about to say unlucky, right?
We
next
we
to it,
sprung
like-
we sprung for the vibranium
Yeah.
docking bay.
So, how would you guys like to go about removing these support beams or from the Justicar?
Who's?
Athletics with enhance.
Oh, there you go.
I can try
Raz,
to
you want to do
force
your
myself,
you want to do your move,
All right, hey, go ahead, guys. Go ahead and make your checks.
and then I'll go ahead and make an athletics check, and Jim was just gonna like you're sawing a tree from the top, just kind of cut with his lightsaber through each strap.
I'm just a force die, right?
Yeah, you're just your force die.
Against what was his difficulty? Yeah. Hard. I'll give it a hard check, I guess. It should be
No.
bad. I'll give it
To
average.
move it, no. It's actually.
I'm just climbing up the beams and then cutting segments off. And,
Yeah, and you guys are doing it together, like as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah, average is just fine. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
No athletics ranks, Knox. What are you doing?
No, it's not a career skill for me.
Oh, really?
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, you can succeed on this check. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, got to do it.
Oof. Love that.
I want to hear the key input.
Already, I just did it. If you missed it, you missed it. I did that. But it only takes, well, those are just 2 successes. It takes you guys a good little bit. It takes about half an hour to get everything out.
Oh no! That's not good.
However, you have 4 advantages. All right, Raj. As you guys open the hangar doors above you, more rubble falls in, but it's just, now that you've removed most of the support beams and everything, it just patters against the hull of the ship. You fire up the engines in the Justicar and take off. Now, as this is going on, it seems that the remainder of the opposing fleet has emergency jumped to hyperspace, and just the Galactic Order ships remain and are spreading out to try and set up you would know as a blockade or a defensive formation. But they're in the progress of it. So this is going to be a race to get to your vector before you're in range of the closest destroyer.
All right, my friendly space beings. Hold on.
Now,
Question.
yes.
What do you call it? Raz? What's your piloting space at? Or are we doing planetary right now?
This will be
Yellow
space.
and 3 greens.
A yellow and 3 greens
Yeah.
for space. Okay. Never
It
mind.
should be boat. Yeah. Racer tree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
Quick question,
Yeah.
Jacob. Whenever you take a new class, you only take the bonus skills, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Alrighty. Is the range on? Okay. Alright, Roz. Get after it. It is going to be. What's the speed of Justicar?
I don't have ship stats.
We should have.
I do.
Yeah, it's saved on here. Do we not?
I have it right here. Vehicles. It doesn't load yet. It's not included into the game.
Oh, that's right. I think they're still working on that to add it to the side.
I have it right here. Why is it not on my ship stats? Oh, there it is. Max speed 2. Silhouette
Got it.
4. Handling -2.
Ooh,
Armor
Got it.
2. Hull trauma 30.
Okay, Raj, you have 2 setback dice. Also have. Wait, was the speed 2?
Yes. Also, everybody go to character creation. I'm linking it now.
You have equivalent speed. Stock.
I am going to use my full throttle and improve to suffer 1 strain to attempt full throttle as a maneuver, as well
Okay.
as decrease its difficulty to 2 purple dice. So I'll be making the same check that I made earlier.
And rock and roll.
Can I give him a
So-
boost die? Nope.
Yes, you can
Here, full
absolutely
planet?
assist. Yeah.
Is this planetary or space? My
This
roll's
is going
the
to be
same.
space. This is by the
Space.
time to because you can't start calculating until you're out of the
Boost
gravity.
die. The boost die goes to the full throttle check.
If that's the one Tim wants to assist. All right.
Right. And I'll suffer 1 strain. Alright. Give me that.
We gonna make it.
Fucking
Fuck
go,
yeah.
dude.
All right. So you are full throttled. So your speed's up to 4, which is good news because that is going to make this next check. This is a contested check. So you're going to be going against the destroyer's stats.
As well as my 2 setback, correct?
Correct.
So
Because
2 setback
you have
already on the
-2
board.
handling, so it's going to be piloting planetary,
Got you.
but it will be
Well,
against.
Make sure.
It would.
Yeah,
be,
yeah, skill jockey. I got you.
Yeah, it would be
Uh,
2 reds and a purple, but you have the speed advantage now with the throttle. That is going to knock the reds back down to purples.
okay, I have to adjust my tree right there. So 3 purples, 2 setback.
Setbacks, yeah.
Alright. Damn.
Ooh, what do you want your triumph to be?
So this the ship's in pursuit. Am I seeing the ship in pursuit? Or am I
Yes.
just
Well,
booking it?
you know where your vector is where they're going to close the blockade off.
Okay. And this is one individual ship.
Correct.
Trying to
yeah, the
close
web
my
is
vector.
they're spreading the web out. Yeah.
My rear cannon. No. This ship's been in battle. It does not have its shields up.
You want it to be their shields.
Ooh, I
'Cause
see
you could
what you're
always
saying.
I'll tell you, you didn't succeed this check, so I'm gonna roll an attack.
Mhm.
If you want to upgrade the attack, you can.
Their heavy artillery is down.
So their big guns are down. We can do
No
that.
big guns. Out of ammunition.
we'll say their big guns are down. They have their destroyers. They have a huge selection of armaments, but it
Their
won't be the
biggest gun.
heavy turbo lasers that I roll with for this attack.
Whew.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
Oh yeah.
So this will be the forward light turbo lasers and not the heavy turbo laser batteries.
Wait, can Joom be trying to redirect the shields towards the side of the
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can push your shields over.
the ships?
You want to
okay.
push all shields to what is it, 4? Or
I mean, assuming I don't
starboard?
see any other ships on the other side, yes. You know,
And how many shields do you have? 4 total to move?
armor is 2. I don't
Should be
see
on your
shields.
shield ones.
Sorry, I'm not seeing it.
No, it's all good. I know where it's at. Yeah. Defense,
Oh, actually, the
you can
defense
push
doesn't have
them-
anything inputted.
It does on mine, yeah.
Oh, it does on yours. Okay.
Mhm. So you have 3 you can push
Yes, I'll put all
to
3
your
there. then.
starboard side. So that'll be 3 setbacks for the attack. Let's get after it. I'll go ahead and spin one of these batty daddies, shall we?
Oh, baby.
gotta give it
Yeah,
back.
no, you ain't do all that. You know.
Now this is going to be
I'd
a
do all
long
that.
range. So this is 3 purples to start. That. Ooh, and the silhouette difference is what you guys are silhouette 4.
Yes, yes, we
yeah.
are.
Ooh, mama.
Actually, we're still at
Saying all that.
10.
Huh?
Silhouette 10.
No, you want to be smaller.
Oh, yeah, silhouette 4.
You
silhouette
actually
one.
you want to be much smaller because that's actually going to look like this instead.
I see.
Whew.
Nice.
So those
I-
front light turbo lasers and these big green bolts start lancing out towards you guys. But Roz, you are able to deftly correct course. One of them just barely glances the shields and they hold strong. No damage given. Have time. Joom, make that astrogation check, buddy.
Yes, sir.
This one is
Against
gonna
what?
be this will be a well, you have your droid, so this will be an easy check. We'll have 2 setbacks for being under fire.
Money.
Okay. So
Take us to
Guys.
Glee, Joom.
guys can make
We're going to
your
Glee, baby.
jump. And you do. Stars stretch out in front of you
Hell
guys. And you are in hyperspace. Heading to Glee.
Sir.
Well, in that case, I'm sure that's where we can call it for tonight.
Sounds good.
However, if there's any reflections or anything you'd like to do, we have some downtime.
About how long do we have in hyperspace?
So, from Corellia to Glee, narratively, enough for whatever you want.
Yeah.
But let me it is in the
I want to try and train. I
Ooh,
want to try and train Knox in some athletics.
you guys don't quite have
Go do some
that
push-ups.
don't have that much time, unfortunately.
It's not like a week or anything.
No, it won't be that long.
Can train
Oh,
me
okay.
in athletics.
I would if I could. We don't have time.
I have an idea.
I'm a quicker learner.
True.
I have an idea.
You're just built different.
What's
Ooh,
that
it's
idea?
actually a pretty good. What class?
About to
height is
find
it?
out.
It's pretty good. You guys will actually have a few days back to Glee in the midrim because Corellia is all the way in the corner. So you guys will have
Okay.
probably 2.5 days. So roughly, 50 hours probably.
I see.
Do you think Chris is going to be here next session?
No, he will not be
Nah,
back for
dude.
7 weeks.
Many
7
moons.
weeks. Dang.
He's got a
okay.
job. I know, real lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he had said that he was still going to be able to make it though.
Yeah, he was
Because of,
for
like, the
this
hours.
weekend. For next week, but he has a roommate in his hotel, and he was embarrassed to play with us. That's
Never
it.
gonna see that guy again.
He
Fuck it.
just didn't want to be with some random trying to record like.
Chris
stream
ain't built
video.
like that.
That too makes sense.
That's fair.
I get it.
But yeah, anyways, so yeah, you have about 50 hours, give or take, because you guys
Bless you.
only have a class hyperdrive.
13 or
Class
3?
3.
I think the backup's 3.
Wee! Class 3. Yeah, y'all are going nowhere fast. We'll call it 50 hours. Is good for sure.
Oh, do I have my comms back, by the way?
In hyperspace, no. You can't put out
Okay.
comms in hyperspace. But whenever you drop out, yeah, you'll have everything back.
Okay.
So I can feel Joom and Nox in the Force.
Uh-huh.
The waves of the Force coming off of them.
Mhm.
Is this room any more crowded?
Do you have the sense power?
I do not.
Would you like to roll your force die?
I would like to.
Okay, go ahead.
I hope so.
Son of a...
It is
The
hard
dark
to
side.
gain your bearings right now. The room feels crowded, but it's more of the waves of, emotion and turmoil that have been coming in the group recently than their individual presences, even.
I'm trying to justify what I might do in my head.
I love that.
You don't even need
I
to.
love hearing you
So-
say that. I have no idea what you're gonna do, but good lord, I love hearing that.
And then for no reason at all, Raz killed everyone.
Can he
Let the
sense how
record
studly
show.
I mean,
Tim Jin is?
Oh, you know what? Do I have comlinks back? No, not in hyperspace.
Not in hyperspace.
Yep.
No. But you
See.
whenever you thumb them on and see everything like that, you can test them with each other. They are active.
so Timjen, what do you plan to do once we get to Glee? Do we need to bring you anywhere?
So Glee's like
Well-
entirely underwater.
Not all of it, but a lot of it. Yeah.
Where we're going.
Well,
There's
well,
respirators.
what needs to what needs to happen is I need to be able to reestablish comms with my partner. I
Okay.
need to have a few words with him, let him know what happened, especially to the ship.
Do you plan on going back out with him, or do you want to try and work with us for a while? Because I mean, could find some bounty work, and we are -1 crew member.
Well, first things first, I need to regroup with my partner.
Okay.
I don't do anything without him.
Well,
Where is he?
Did he tell me where he was going?
Said I had to handle some business.
Said he had to handle some business off world, not really sure what he meant by that.
Did he say about how long it would take?
About 7 weeks.
Yeah, about roughly about 7 sessions.
Oh man.
Spoiler alert! In case you guys hadn't put it together.
I love that. About 7. That's hilarious. Thank you for that, Will. That was fucking awesome.
No problem.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Oh man.
well, I wanted the situation to call
It's
for
hard
it a
to
little more, but
It's hard to
I,
find good.
while you're saying that, I take out the seed and I press it on his forehead.
He put a what on my forehead?
His seed.
The fuck is that? So he nutted on my forehead?
no.
Not quite.
All right.
So
He'll
he
be
pulls,
enlightened.
Whoa now,
out of
whoa now,
this
whoa now, whoa now.
rag. It is a sort of iridescent light blue orb that has like a hard sort of bark-like cross wrapped around it. It looks
Okay.
very seed-esque, like it has like a little root ball, just kind of tuft sticking out of the bottom.
Okay.
Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now.
I kind of look at it.
Don't put no juju stuff near me, boy.
Honestly, roll an attack. Not definitely damage, but Roll to see if you can. Actually, this will be a contested check.
Oh yeah.
I would say. I would say brawl versus your coordination, Will.
Don't make us hold you down now.
Just roll it flat.
No. What's your coordination? Or yeah, you can roll. Yeah, your regular coordination stat. We'll see. We'll see who wins here. Oh yeah, he Timson. Oh, hey.
Whoa now.
Just, I want to see something. Just stand still.
Oh, I didn't say. Hey. I said I would accompany y'all. I didn't say I wanted to be part of y'all's wacky dacky religion or whatever sort of kit caboodle y'all got going on over here.
Well, either it doesn't work or it does. And if it does, you have no choice. If it doesn't, then you know you're safe.
What do you mean I ain't got no choice?
Because you're already in it. Because if we don't find you, it's going to come and find you.
What's gonna come and find me? Knox, you seem like the reasonable one. Talk some sense into this guy.
I'm a little. I'm at a loss for words for it. Roz, what are you doing? You're just trying to push it into his forehead? Declan handed it to us.
He can push it into my What the hell y'all trying to do?
Not into, like, to bump against.
You just need to touch it.
Is it gonna bite me?
No. Look.
And you do have a choice. Let me be clear. I don't think I agree with what Roz said there.
Look, man, I hate to break the news to you. We live in this universe. The Force exists. We have no free will. It's all constant. Sorry about it. It's, you know.
Oh, I don't know if Juve's come to that conclusion yet.
Oh man.
But yes,
Y'all done
Timson,
lost
would
me
you
again.
like to touch the seed or not?
Hold on.
See why I was conflicted.
I love the coin flip. That's incredible.
I touch it
Okay.
hesitantly.
Go ahead and roll one of those funny little white dice for me.
Okay.
The seed is hot.
It's like the block.
And as you hold it, it's like eventually it even turns to like an open flame.
Oh.
And you eventually have to recoil from it.
But
doesn't
it does
leave any
not catch on
burns
fire.
Or anything like that. But
The
it does
seed
give
did
you
not catch on fire.
Yeah, the seed's not on fire. No.
Okay.
But it
Did it
does
hurt?
have a
Hey,
little
Chris.
Bit,
We burnt your shit.
I thought you said the thing wouldn't bite.
But you felt something, right?
Yeah, my hand just burned.
Okay.
Does it still burn?
Does it, Jake?
no. Your coral farmer, it's gone.
It doesn't. I don't like the looks y'all giving each other.
Look at
It's a
Knox.
strange thing because I think Knox is just giving like, hey,
what the fuck
this is your show, man.
Not my monkeys, not my circus.
All right, look. I'm gonna be real frank with y'all here. If y'all want me to be rolling around with y'all and y'all say that y'all got money on offer, that's fine. I'm about my credits. But from all this mumbo jumbo and all this running around and not leave me in the dark with everything, I feel like y'all need to plead some sort of real good case. Because right now, I feel like y'all hiding a lot of criffin stuff from me.
I'm
Well,
giving Will an inspiration point for all of the in-universe curses he's done today. Remind me next session.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you an extra. I'm gonna upgrade. You can upgrade one of your checks next session. I'm writing that down actually. Because you're going insane actually.
Thanks, bro.
Free check upgrade. Okay.
I'm trying to remember how Declan did this to us, and I can't fucking.
Not this way.
Yeah, no.
None of
It was
you
very
exactly.
mystical, very, you know.
He
Which is
mentioned
verbose.
that- He mentioned that there was wider world that you were a part of that, wasn't immediately visible. And
Very Star Wars.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, freestyle if you want. Do your best, Knox.
What?
Or Rise. Whoever wants to.
Yo, man, cue up that mystical Star Wars background music while he
Say
do it.
less.
Fuck
You
yeah.
don't have to tell. You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, this one's a killer. Really? Oh, this one. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Well, Tim Jen, we were three guys just looking to make some money, just like you, and happened to run into a very good friend, Declan Veridos, who was a stranger at the time, but he knew a lot of things that we didn't, and one of those was that we were in tune with something called the Force. And still, we don't know as much as we can, but we know a little more than what we did then. And first way to start was with the seed. We all kind of got to hold it, and then that's where everything really started. And I don't know who's, sensitive to the Force or who can be awakened by it, but figured if you were going to be with us, it was as good a chance as any to give it a shot. It lets us do a lot of things once we're tuned into it. Joom can persuade people, Nox can enhance himself, and I make the seed float in my hand, can move things. Declan was able to do many things like this. And so is Pasita, who you met back on Corellia. And
Talking about the weird fella.
yeah, my uncle. And it was hot to you, so that might be something, but I think where we're gonna go on Glee is gonna answer a lot of these questions. So don't, think we're out to get you or hiding anything. Just if you're gonna run with us, then you're running with the Force, whether you're in tune or not.
I love that. Running with us? You're running with the Force. Simple.
Well, I have to say I appreciate you not being yelling, going out and spilling the beans for me. I appreciate it. The way I look at things, if you're going to be working with somebody, you got to have all cards out. Well, anyway, I can't say I really know nothing about this Force nonsense or anything really what you were trying to convey, but I'm going to stick with y'all for a moment and try not to drug things up.
And we all kind of sense it differently, but just try to keep an open mind whenever things are quiet. Breathe. Let yourself feel everything around you. For me, it was the ambience of a city. I could feel the city living itself. Just see if anything comes from that.
I'll try to keep an open mind. But I ain't jumping straight into any of this hocus pocus mumbo jumbo y'all talking about. Y'all show me some fancy tricks. But I do have to say y'all the most interesting folk I've come across in my journey so far. So I'll stick with y'all for now.
Good to hear.
Any y'all. That's as good a spot as any. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Will, glad we could finally get you in. This has been in the making for a long time.
Glad to be in, bro. Glad
Will,
to be in.
Hey, love
Glad
it.
to
Love
have you.
Timson. Absolutely love
Thanks.
it, man.
Can't wait.
Very
Cannot
fun.
wait.
I love
Cannot wait. A lot of things cooking. I've given you guys a lot of hints. Noah, cross-reference your notes if you get some time this week. You may find some
Yeah.
interesting things in there.
No, I looked over. I just didn't know if it was new info yet or not.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff.
Okay.
Not.
But no, I
spelled out
looked over all of
entirely,
it
but
whenever
yeah,
I was.
we can
No,
talk if you have any
I
questions.
made the connections, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Cool.
Once I knew I should look at the Facebook. Okay. I forgot I had access to it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, guys. Well, I'll go ahead and cut the recording right there.